What's going on, everybody? I am Captain RoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell, Neon Regimes, baby. What's up?
Yeah.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Great.
Terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Just awful. Oh wait, this is live?
It is.
Sound.
Live
Is
shit.
this live?
Sound, please.
That
Is
was
this live right now? Are we live?
It's gonna confuse everybody because it's live. It's live right now, and then in all the replays, they're gonna be like, "But they said it was live."
Inception. Welcome, everybody, to Neon Regimes. This is our Cyberpunk-themed 5th edition game with the rest of my nerdy friends. We're going to go through some very quick announcements because we are on a time limit for wonderful Cosmic Phoenix. Chad, do you have some sweet shit to show the stream?
Yep, I got two things. Where's the other one? Oh god, you put me on the spot.
Pressure. Oh God.
I got this made this weekend. It's a hat that says Saved by the Spell.
Look at you rocking the first unofficial bootleg merch.
Yep. I had to have bootleg. And then potentially, if Rob so wants to use this sweet mini, I'm gonna paint this guy as Milton from our other campaign, and possibly if he does another giveaway, we'll give this guy away.
Oh!
You can melt it if you think it looks like shit. I don't care.
Oh, that's so cool.
Or I'll
You can
commandeer
melt
it
it.
and paint a penis on Milton's face because
Is that-
he sucks.
Is that a metal one?
Also an option.
No, it's just a resin one.
Okay, it's a resin one. Yeah, I was just wondering when you said melted, I was like, have you started getting into metal miniatures now too?
Not yet, just because the fact that I don't know how to do things like that.
One way to find out.
I have a metal one, but the metal ones this size are expensive. This is like $6.
Yeah, they're hella expensive.
Yeah.
Mudcat, you got any announcements?
Hey, if anybody in the community wants to DM fucking games in the Discords, I got a whole fucking document rolling for people wanting to play Dungeons and Dragons in the community, but we don't have any DMs. So if you want to DM, want to try, or whatever, jump in my Discord or just message me so I can figure that out.
DMs wanted. Serena, you got any announcements?
I slept for once in a while. I got like 13 hours of sleep. It was fabulous. I was almost late because I slept so much.
What is this life?
It's great.
It's amazing.
I feel good. Feel ready. Let's do this.
Caustic, any announcements?
My body.
Nothing really major. We are on Tuesday. If you're interested in talking about how do you create a D&D character, we're going to do a whole walkthrough. I'm going to bring up D&D Beyond and create a character, and we can kind of talk about it. You can get feedback and all that fun stuff. So if you're curious how we do this, that's what we'll be doing Tuesday at 8:30
Central.
Central.
Awesome. All right, my announcements. Jesus, guys, you're gonna hit that 50 million mark today during the show. That's unreal, considering we were hitting 20 million before. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being rock stars and continuing to constantly monitor the channel. It raising us in the directory and you guys being rewarded with sparks for your time is causing considerable growth for our community, and I can't thank you enough. We will be giving away the player's handbook signed by the entire cast of Saved by the Spell. When that's that was the 35 goal, and when you guys smash it, which I know you will tonight during the episode, we will also be doing that Dungeon Master's Guide signed by folks. So we got two giveaways incoming. Also, you guys
have to fucking mail this thing to all of us.
I'll actually be in your guys' area in like next month. If you want me to take it down there, Rob.
Yeah, we'll talk about logistics later. Don't worry about it now.
Yeah.
I have magic. And they've already dropped some lightning bolts, so we'll get into that in a minute. Couldn't even wait for the show to get in. Actually, that eliminates
know we're
one of the
gonna
cast
need it.
members. Lightning just removes him from the show. Yeah, that lost my train of thought. What else? Yes, because Friday's game was so crazy, and we have people in all different directions. You are going to get bonus D&D this week. Monday night, we're going to do a session with Caustic Phoenix, myself, and Awkward Tyson. So all you Barneson fans out there, you'll get a little bit more Barneson in your life as we have to get the fuck out of the Feywild so we can meet up with the rest of the party. So we're gonna have a special like 2-hour session on Monday. I think we're gonna try to start at 8:15, Caustic said. So look for an 8:15, 8:30 start CST on Monday night for Escape from the Feywild. And then on Tuesday, we will also be doing another bonus D&D session where we do Nighthawk and Radio whisper sweet nothings in their dead ears to each other as they also try to figure out how to meet up with the rest of the group. So we'll be starting, or will they? Maybe not. Maybe we just all
just kill them off.
And the campaign's over. Everybody re-rolls, new plebs. That one's going to start at 11 p.m. CST. So it'll be a late night one because we got to get Radio to get his kids put to bed. But we'll be doing some bonus D&D on that. That should be hilarious. So we have D&D every night this week except for Thursday and Saturday. So let's go. Life goals, baby. But let's get this thing kicking so we can get 30 minutes of combat in this bad boy. All right. Let's descend into the madness. Booyah. All right. We're going to pick up where we left off from last week. After receiving a tip from the Flatliners, you guys went to go hijack some guns from a rival gang. Shit, I'm blanking on the gang's name already. Damn it. What did we choose?
Gladiators.
The Gladiators. Thank you. We're at the Coliseum.
Testicles and Dixis Maximus.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's trying to get caught up. And we invaded a shitty part of town called the Coliseum, and we're currently in here trying to steal these guns that we're going to get run for Dynamo TV, the ultimate TV show in the Neon Regime's realm, that pits guest against guest in a Hunger Games style contest. We're trying to steal these guns from them to sell to Dynamo TV. So this is where we're going to pick up. We actually have Diximus Maximus with a large flamethrower pack on his back in the middle of the room causing hell. It's kind of a shit show right now, and I'm really glad that we have turn order left in this game that I don't have to reset. So it looks like, right, you're kicking off the beginning of combat today.
Oh, that's 50 mil.
Oh.
What? 50 mil hype?
That happened quickly.
Yeah. Woo!
Dang.
Nice.
By the way, did you
Jeez.
hear me? I said you're kicking off combat.
Oh, I didn't hear any of that, and I have no battle map. So okay, cool.
What have you been doing this whole time?
Thank you guys for 50
Discord
million.
cut out on me.
You're the best. I could tell because he was just
Discord's-
like,
Yeah. Discord cut out, and I got no battle map. So okay, cool. I'm behind this trash can, right? And I blinded this dude that was in the front of the door.
oh yeah. We kicked in the door. That's currently where we are at.
I shot that shadow arrow at him and blinded him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me just he's blind, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast actually one of the minions beside him, since that dude's blind right now.
All right.
So that's a nat 20. Does that hit?
Wow, already?
No.
Starting out hot.
For the first
Let's
one.
go. Let's see those nat 20s in the chat,
see those nat
baby.
20s.
High pressure.
The second one's a 22. I'm sure those are both gonna hit.
They better.
No.
Who
I
is
don't
this
hit.
guy?
That's 10 total force damage on the Eldritch Blast.
Let's go.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
What do we name Dickus Maximus's right hand man?
Testicles.
Testicles. Thank you. Yes, his testicles currently blinded from your shadow shot. Get smashed in the face with your eldritch power into your blades. Go ahead and roleplay. Tell them what it looks like again.
Oh, okay. The arm's gonna charge up orange, and it's gonna, that orange light's just gonna dissipate down the arm and blast out of the end of the gun and hit him in the face, and it's just gonna be an orange lava melting kind of oozy effect.
Ugh.
Just burn a hole through his face. And his brain's gonna be like molten lava, and it's gonna fall down from the top of his skull into like his mouth.
That's what you hope.
That sound effect was perfect. Really squishy sounding.
With a moist squish.
All right.
And he's gonna smoke and drop.
Anything else for your turn, right?
No, that's it. I'm good. I'm behind the trash can.
Anything you want to say behind the trash can?
Looks like I'm taking the trash out.
I wish you would do that at home.
Yeah, right?
Burn! Sick burn!
Hey, focus on the game. What time for that?
I'm momentarily taken back by the Arnold Schwarzenegger style sick burn that you just laid down after you fucked up testicles. My God, what am I gonna do? Let's see.
Side, right?
All right. I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire at a first level, and I'm going to cast that on Dickus Maximus. And Jeb is going to once again place his hand up next to his head where he's got a little bit of his cybernetics, and he's going to hold, and he's going to concentrate as hard as he can, and he's going to actually invade and try to sneak into the mind of Dickus Maximus. And
Do you really want to go in there?
oh yeah, I do. I want to go in there real bad. And as Jeb concentrates on him, all of his electronics that are on Dickus Maximus's suit begin to light up, the LEDs and spots, and all of a sudden it looks like he's a shitty e-boy or e-girl's RGB headset. The thing is just going off in all sorts of colors, and he can't stop. Everyone has advantage against attacks on him, I believe. Any attack roll against affected creature object has advantage if the attacker can see it. So yes,
Sweet.
yes, his sweet RGB is causing everyone to have advantage on Dickus Maximus now. Let's see. I'm not touching any of these fuckers. So yeah, I'm gonna roll out the fucking and tuck behind this fucking doorway now that the shit's kicked open. I'm gonna hide behind here.
These guys still have a held action, right? These two dudes at the door.
Yeah, these guys do at the door. So
Okay.
one of them's gonna pop off a shot over at you, right? You have half cover right now. I believe that's a +2. I gotta get used to using cover mechanics. Let me pull that up so I can just be sure. Yeah, +2 on that half cover.
Okay.
Man, you're kind of at an angle from them. I'm gonna give you 3/4. You got a +5 to your AC. Oh, first shot's
20.
huge miss. Second shot's a 13. It's not gonna find. Is boom boom. It hits your trash can and burns a hole in it. You only got half cover at this point, Grouch. The other dude is gonna try to pop a shot at me. I'm gonna rule that 3/4 cover because he's behind Dickus Maximus. God damn it! Fucking nat 20. Shit.
Let's get those nat 20s in the chat.
Get some fat 20s in there. 'Cause my ass is about to get burnt.
That'll be a nasty smell.
Oh my God! As I take.
Burn off those ass hairs.
Ooh, not fantastic.
What you at, fam?
Let's see.
Who are you?
Where are you?
That'll be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 26. I take 12 points of piercing damage as I actually get shot in the ass Why the guy just say,
Buckshot, yeah.
ah,
Sitting down
ah,
is gonna suck.
ah! And I scream probably louder than if I was actually like shot in the arm or someplace vital. Ow! Ow! I'm right in my ass! It shot me in the ass! Motherfucker! And I'm gonna check behind the fucking door. That'll be the end of my turn. Yumi, it's your turn.
Alright, so I am going to use my bonus action to use my fighting spirit. So you'll see the tattoo on my arm just light up as the lotus blossoms and waves just seem to glow with an extra light, and it kind of actually burns through the wrappings that I have on there.
Yeah,
and I get bonus HP and advantage on every attack.
Nice.
Okay then.
And
Very
so
good.
I am going to take some shots at these guys over here. Let's see here.
All right, you still tucked behind that doorway?
I mean, there was a giant hole blown in it because of the.
Yeah, shit is on
grenade.
fire back here. That room is all
Yeah,
on
so
fire.
I'm gonna move right here.
All right.
And then.
As you entered that doorway, you actually hear, Yumi! They shot me in the ass! They shot me in the ass!
I am not putting aloe on that later. I am not doing that.
That's how you fix your ass shots, Aloe.
It
I mean,
heals
his ass
everything.
Is burned.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack. You shooting the ones on the bar or back by the side door?
No, these ones were ducked down, right?
They're actually up on top of the fucking bar. They hopped up to
well,
get
I am
advantage on their
definitely
shots.
gonna
So,
aim for this guy's kneecap, then try to take his knee off so it goes plunk.
yep.
Let's see. Roll to hit. Oh well, I mean that'll probably hit. I'll roll again just in case. No nat 20 there. So plus 7. That's 26 to hit for the first one.
Oh yeah.
Get 'em.
And actually another 26.
Both are hit.
Nice. Alright, then my d10. That's a 10. Jesus. I charged the dice before I played, that's what it is. So 17 plus 4 is 21 for the first shot.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Does that kill
Yeah,
him?
that'll-
Yeah, it does. Describe his demise.
Maybe don't aim for his
I
knee.
just-
Aim higher.
No, I take his knee out, so his leg just completely is lopped off, and then as he falls, his head slams into the counter, and so he dies that way.
Oh, another good thud death. Whack! As he breaks his neck as he falls on the dude next to him, like, oh shit, man! Oh fuck!
6. And then for the second one, that's 13 plus 4, 17 points of damage to the second guy.
Describe his demise.
Nice. All right, so for him, I'm just gonna pop him right in the head as he's looking over like at his guy falling off as his
fuck,
friend.
man.
He's just
Fuck.
gonna get his head exploded.
Classic, like Running Man or shit. What's the other Arnold one where he loses his memory? Total Recall, dude. The Total Recall, like
Recall.
Mark.
The dude has 3 boobs and everything.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your movement?
So I. They're pretty far away.
I'm sorry, you guys aren't even seeing what's going on here.
Let's do. Actually, no. I'll go ahead and use my action surge
Oh,
while I got it here. So I'll use my action surge and go ahead and take a shot at this guy. Try to clear up these assholes.
these are the 2 people that Yumi just killed, chat. Sorry I didn't have the map in the right location. Awesome. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
That's a nat fucking 20, Rob!
Let's go! Let's go!
Freaking advantage is fantastic. That's another fucking nat 20 on the second one!
What? I doubled nat 20 week!
Oh my god! What
Yeah.
is my dice? I swear. That's what does it. I didn't do it last time, I should have.
Let's go.
That was
Fucking
amazing.
annihilate them.
All right. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
4. Well, times 2 is 24. 28 to the first guy.
Yep. DTD.
6, 30 to the next guy. So I'm just like, I popped out and I'm up there and I'm just taking shots and just taking guys' heads off. And then I look over at Zero and Nina and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's like, what, 5 now? You guys gonna catch up anytime soon?
Damn, we got Legolas here.
Woo.
You're not a part of it.
Fucking Widowmaker. Jesus. All right.
And then I'm going to go ahead and, oh well, no, I guess that would be a bonus action to store my weapon. So that's my turn.
All right.
Oh, are you done? Are you sure?
Oh, actually, Rob, can I go on?
You gotta reload that
the
fucking.
Other side?
You gotta reload that bitch.
I gotta
So-
use a bonus action though. I already used my
Yeah.
bonus.
Yeah, you wanna
I'm gonna go on
hop
this.
up and over the bar and down below. I'll give you half cover from Dickus Maximus.
Sounds good. That'll be my turn. Seriously though, guys, try to keep up.
Is it though? Are you sure you're done? You don't want to kill someone else while you're at it?
I mean,
It's up
I gotta
to you.
leave some for you guys. You guys gotta have some fun.
Tactical reload. Oh my god, that gif.
Oh my god.
Shitter's full, Clark. All right.
Cool. Well, I love
Nina.
going after that kind of turn. So Digus Maximus is like crouched behind the bar over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have advantage on
And
Yes.
I'll be
he's a
honest.
Christmas tree right now.
I don't remember having him even duck down. I think he's just standing the fuck up, lording over that situation. So
Okay, I'm gonna charge him. I'm gonna hop on top of that table.
Fuck.
oh
I'm gonna
shit.
go straight for him. Feeling all in. Real strong, going for that attack.
Charge my dice here, get those 20s back.
And I get advantage when I roll for him, right? So, yeah.
Yep.
Let's go for this. All right. 23.
23 will hit.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right.
Tight.
I'm also going to use one of my superiority dices for this. So I get to add
better.
an extra D8. Yes, if I'm reading that one right. Yeah.
You can do it. Cut his fucking head off.
Okay. Let me find. Here we go. Okay. So D8 plus my normal hit. That's 2d6s. You know what? Let's just do 2 superiority dices on that. Let's just make this fun.
Just fuck him up.
How much was that first damage?
Oh, well, I'm adding. Well, with the originally with the damage without the superiority dice, that is 13
Okay.
plus an additional 8, so that's 21.
21. Let's go. 21 on the first hit with your
Yeah.
you're using your Seagal.
Great sword. Yeah, like just going right in for it.
Your Seagal arms katana.
It's a great sword, not a katana.
I have the Seagal katana.
Hold on.
You got the Seagal.
Hold on.
But yours is still Seagal brand though. I thought we ruled that in the
Well,
last
yes.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's yours is just not
not a
collapsible.
katana.
It's a great
Yes.
sword. All right.
All right. So with that, so I jumped up, I attacked. How far was that? 20 feet of movement on that one. Let's see.
It will kill. It will cut.
Can I use my last 10 feet? I'm gonna hop back behind the bar again and duck.
If you
You'll get an attack.
you will
Oh,
take
yeah,
an
if we're
attack of
moving again.
opportunity.
You know what? let's just move. No, okay, Dan. Yeah, let's just stay.
You can move slightly to the left or slightly, I think, to the right, just like 5 feet, right?
Mhm.
And she'd still be good.
Yep, you can move all around
Alright.
Dickus Maximus.
All right, let's move a little bit to the right then. Clear the way a little bit.
All right.
All right, there we go.
Dickus Maximus's turn.
He kills me, I'm gonna be pissed.
One shot.
Yes.
One kill.
I'm going all in on this.
All
Alright.
deep.
All right. Oh dear God.
Don't say
That
that.
doesn't sound good.
Don't say that.
If once he starts rolling all those dice, though, then you really know you've done fucked.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
I need
Damn
you
it.
to make a dexterity saving throw, Nina. As Dickus Maximus turns and looks at you after you've taken a giant chunk into his armor that's blinking. He's already pissed off about. He turns and points his right arm to you and unleashes his flamethrower.
Cool. Oof. That is a nat 20. Fuck it.
Yes! Get more
That's
nat
right.
20s!
Good
I didn't even
God!
add my
I swear.
little
Beyond machines.
+1 on there.
Did I mention you we were cheating now?
No. No,
Not
it's
even.
right there. It's there. I don't want to move my camera, so I won't be able to put it back.
We promise.
And this is something that I house rule on nat 20s. On nat 20s on dexterity saving throws, I let you avoid total damage.
Oh, nice.
I don't think this has actually come up yet in any of our campaigns, not since our like in-house ones, but that's one of my rules. If you roll a nat 20 on a dexterity saving throw, as he begins to unleash that and I think this
Thank
I think
God.
this deserves a good scene cut. This will be our first one of the day. As Dickus Maximus begins to unload his flamethrower. Burn, you robot bitch! And begins to swing his arm over in your direction. I'm actually going to have you do a, however you want to flavor your somersault off of this bar, Nina.
Sure. So she kind of crouches down and her whole scaling just like lights up underneath and it flips her, almost like propels her backwards with an extra force. And as she's flipping over, she kind of also flips.
She also what? You cut
She's
out for
getting a
some.
little more attitude.
Yeah, I love it. You currently,
I mean, we've got plenty of attitude to spare,
That's
so.
true.
as you flip back behind the bar, you currently have half cover again. So that's a +2 to your AC.
Thank God.
Oh man, I love this music for moments so much. All right, Dickus Maximus is angry. Fuck.
Would he like to rage?
I'm gonna launch another fucking grenade over in Yumi's direction. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. You have a +2 to that because of your half cover.
23.
God damn it! You save as well.
Yeah.
You're gonna, but you'll just
supposed to
take.
root for the bad guys.
I root for damage. I root for a little damage. Eight, 10, 12. God, that's a low ass roll too. 13. You only take 6 points, or yeah, 13. Yeah, 6 points
Oh,
Of-
you got rid of my 10 points.
of fire damage as another section of this clubhouse explodes. You can actually see when the grade whoop, and it tumbles out. You can see that there's like a velvet painting of Dickus Maximus that's like up on the wall, and it's the total like 80s, like it looks like he's kind of like Jabba the Hutt. It's got all these 1980s babes with big permed out hair, like all like lavishing over this like shit bike that he's on, where he's got like one leg up and he's got his fucking flamethrower arm up. like shooting up in the air and his big fucking guts out. It totally explodes and blows like a giant like fireball hole where his dick would be at on the velvet painting. All right. Dickus Maximus is gonna hold where he's at. Totally pissed off. All right. It is gonna be your turn, Mr. Zero.
Not want to be left out. He's gonna, before like seeing her flip back over the counter, he's gonna run up, like, oh, wait, no, nope, wait for me, and like go charging at him, and then like see her flip, like, what the fuck? God damn it! I'm gonna bonus action.
That finger was
cast
really for
Hunter's
you.
Mark. So bonus action, I cast Hunter's Mark on him, and then first swing, Great Weapon Master. Thank God. That is, what's my plus? Oh shit. Oh, just +1. So that's a 17 to hit.
17 used advantage, correct?
I did.
17 does not hit.
Oh no.
Alright. One more Great Weapon Master. That is an 18 to hit.
18 does find purchase.
There
Alright.
you go.
That is 10, 16. Plus 7, 23 plus 3. 26 points of damage.
Nice.
Woo! Damn. All right, how do you want to flavor it? What's it look like when you carve into him with your gun blade?
So I come down. The first one, he deflects. The second one, it's just a straight like stab, like trying to go straight into his chest. I'm assuming it just doesn't do it too good. It's like a glance would probably go through his shoulder with it. It's just that like it's like a shimmering, almost like blinking in and out, like force blade.
Yes.
It just goes in. I pull it out. Yeah, I was hoping that killed him. And I'm gonna be like, fuck me.
And you significantly fuck up his RGB lit up fucking armor at the moment. And when you do that, you can see starting to unfunction. It looks like he's lost functionality with his grenade launcher on his left hand.
I'll look at it and go, get fucked, Rainbow Bright.
Nice. So good.
All right.
That's my turn.
He's gonna stay locked in. All right. Testicles. Gonna try to I gotta is it one turn of blindness that you've been given him?
Until the end of his, until it's my turn again, until the end of my turn.
Oh shit.
So he can't see outside 5 feet. Oh wait, let me read it one more time just to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Limited use. Shut. Where the fuck is it? Where are these at?
Where are they at?
Shadow shot. Until the start of my next turn.
Nice. All right. He's gonna stumble fuck. Just swinging left and right. And he just batters, and you can see he grabs the fuck out of the trash can in front of you and just squeezes the shit out of it. Can't seem to find where you're at.
And I'm gonna whisper at him and be like, "Peekaboo."
All right. The rest of the gang's turn. The gang member that's in front of you, Zero, is gonna pop off 2 shots at you.
Does he have disadvantage since he's so close?
Yeah.
On this one, because he's elevated? No. We're gonna go, that's a 19 to hit on the first one.
Yep.
And second one is gonna go flying off to the side. God, I'm rolling fucking awful. That does 4 points of damage. Is he pops off a shot and burns a hole in your boot. He's like,
These are the
oh,
only boots I have, you dick.
oh fuck, man. fuck, man. And he's obviously frightened, terrified of what's going on at the moment. He's actually going to try to run, so you're going to get an attack of opportunity as he tries to run to this side of the bar.
Get
Has he
him.
been dealt any damage yet?
Oh yes, he does not look good.
Alright.
Oh.
Great weapon master. Nope. That's a 5. Still a 6.
As you try to slice down as he tucks and runs, it's like, oh fuck, man, fuck, I didn't sign up for this shit. he tucks
Like
behind the
stepping out
edge of the
flame in
bar.
boot.
Dickus Maximus is gonna look over and, you fucking pussy! Right, it is your turn.
Okay, so then I am going to, let's see. This guy's hugging the trash can right in front of me. So I guess actions. I'm gonna firebolt him. Just kind of blast his ass. That's with advantage. No, it's not with advantage. That's not the right.
Pay him
guy.
back for poor Jeb's roast tush.
That's a 17.
17 will hit.
Okay, and so. D10, where are you? That's 17 damage.
DTD, my dude. Describe their demise.
Oh yeah, so. It's
Oh,
gonna,
Rob, move the map down.
Gonna be
Thank you for the reminder.
red arms glowing, and they're gonna shoot above his head, and it's gonna rain down that digital fire all over him, down his throat again. And it's gonna, this time there's gonna be a little flare. It's gonna take a wrong turn, go up his nose, and burn out his eye sockets, and his nose is gonna have like 2 digital flames firing out of it as he falls to the ground.
As he fucking begins to melt in a another total 80s moment. Squeezing the trash can. Fucking
And I imagine
great.
the trash that starts setting on fire too.
Oh yeah, just pieces of it, and it's a as it tumbles to the ground, you can see. Did we name the ramen shop? I can't remember. Did we?
This one?
No. No.
I don't think we did.
I don't think
we
we
did.
have named the brand of the ramen shop yet. Yeah. So we're gonna have we're just gonna have a little yum yum noodles cup as it just kind of rolls out to the fucking side, and its little styrofoam just melt to the ground.
Like that black carbon smoke.
Oh yeah. All right. You got
That's
another
it.
action.
Oh, actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'll take action surge.
Oh,
Nice.
So I'll
Was that-
action surge, and
was that the first one? Was that a spell?
that was a cantrip.
Oh my god, those gifts!
That was just a cantrip.
Okay, cool.
So I'll just take action surge to get another action here, and I'll Eldritch Blast the boss over the top of these muscle heads.
Indiana Jones,
so-
yes.
So that first one's gonna be a nat 20 for the first
Yes!
blast,
Let's
get
go.
this done. Yeah!
and then a 24 for the second blast. So I'm sure those
You're
will.
just fucking these guys up.
Demolishing them.
Roll that
Get on
damage.
the dicks.
15 total damage. Those orange beams shoot out of the guns.
Badass. Dickus Maximus is looking very rough.
That's
It's-
my. I'll still be at the door here. By the way.
Bam. All right.
That's it.
Into your turn. Well, is anybody taking significant damage?
None so far.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
taking a little.
about
I'm taking
half.
damage.
Half my damage. Half my HP.
All right, I'm gonna step in the doorway, and I'm gonna see that dude cowering and freaking out by the edge of the bar, and I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm gonna try to pop off one of my a shot with one of my little axe blades. Let's go. That's a 17. That'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's gonna do 8 points of damage. As Jeb holds out one of his axe blades, it's got the end of a hand axe down at the bottom, and comes up just to a regular pistol, and he's gonna take aim, and he goes, "Eye for an eye, ass for your ass, dude." And as he's turned around, I see just a little bit. I actually
Nice.
blow one of his cheeks off.
Nice.
And as I shoot that dude's ass, his face too slams into the edge of the bar. And he ends up bleeding out over at the side due to ass damage.
I don't want to do
Blasted
this,
his ass.
but it looks like he'll do things half-assed now.
Oh,
Sorry, I
God.
had to do that one. I had to do that one. Like it was CSI Miami. I hate myself, and I'm
I feel so happy. I think I'm gonna cry.
I had
No,
to. I'm sorry.
you're both fucking.
I'm so proud of you.
Not
You're both
choosy at all.
horrible. Both horrible
I'm so
people.
proud of you.
Who's taking the most damage? You said that. Who's at half?
Nina.
I'm at
Nina. I'm gonna cast Healing Word at a 2nd level.
Whew, that was almost bad. My computer came unplugged and I was like, hey, you've got
Oh.
5% battery.
Oh, but Jesus.
Whew.
All right. 3d4, so that's 2. God, I'm not rolling hot.
Oh.
3, 6,
I
9.
needed like
Damn near fine. We get one more time, get low. Thanks, early 2000s. You get 9 points of healing as Jeb is going to put his hand up to cybernetics again, and he's going to transfer in, and your system kind of lights up a little bit, and it starts. You can see little bits of nanotech starting to repair your systems and circuits.
her lights are a little bit brighter now. Especially the little cat scrolling across the front.
Neon Regime's Nyan Cat. All right, I'm going to tuck back behind this fucking door again because I don't want to get shot in the ass. All right, Yumi, it is your turn.
All right, so I am actually going to store my sniper rifle since my rifle, since I have to reload it, and I'm too lazy for that shit. And then I am going to slide across the bar here and attack this guy. Rob, is it a bonus action to store?
No, I don't. I don't play. I don't
Okay.
play games,
then I will-
Yumi.
Then I'll use my fighting spirit so I have advantage on my attacks.
Oh, let's go, Street Samurai.
Is that double advantage?
Yeah.
It's quite a
Temple
damage.
super advantage, just automatic nat 20.
Super
Let's
stay
see,
advantage.
7, so that's a 26.
Yep.
Been... Alrighty, and then I'll go ahead and just roll for my... That's another 26. I've rolled like so many 19s and 20s.
Damn.
Swear to God.
And I'm over here rolling 1s and 3s, brah.
I like this though. This is a much better balance.
Why don't you do this on Friday?
Oh, it's a D8. I forgot it's different.
Because Dickus Maximus fucking sucks.
Apparently. It's the worst fighter in the world.
He doesn't suck nearly as bad as fucking Testicles, though. Testicles didn't do shit.
You hugged a trash can, made a new friend.
So that's...
His friends are trash, let's be honest.
True.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
shitty
died
under
as he
game.
For
lived.
the first hit,
How much damage?
17.
17. He is on death's door.
And then for the second hit, I rolled shitty for that, so that is 8.
DTD.
Yes! So I just want to like slide across the bar all cool-like, and then just take off. Just do 2 swipes, one for an arm, one for a head, and then just kind of like sit there on the bar, just like giving Zero a look, and I'm like, that's 6.
Told you you're not included.
I take Dickus Maximus's arm, and I just kind of like slowly wipe it across Zero's face.
Please use his own flamethrower on him as you cut his arm off, and it begins spilling out fuel. You fucking bitch! And he started covered with gas. Please click that ignition and point it at him.
I just kind of like tap it with my boots and just kind of hit it so it like flares up and takes the rest of them out.
Let's go. Just a flaming Dickus Maximus and some sort of weird foreshadowing when his fucking velvet painting exploded is currently covered in flames.
It's secretly Dorian Gray. Oh, well, no, I guess Dorian Gray had to see his. Never mind.
God, I can't wait for our DTD emote. It's gonna be great.
He's so great. And that'll be...
Yes, and it has been commissioned already. So it's one of the first ones we'll get back.
I'm good. I just want to stand there on the bar with like the flames like erupting all around me and just kind of like stare down those other 2 guys. Be like, what could you?
All right. Nina.
So can I even get to these 2 guys over here?
Totally.
Okay, alright. We're gonna go for that. And we are going to attack. We're using that great sword on both of them. Turns out I didn't bring my character well. Forgot I get 2 actions per, or 2 attacks per act. That's cool. Alright.
Welcome to
Could have
Fifth
done an
Level.
extra hit. It's fine. I guess I was taking my time last time. Alright, that is going to be 22
That hits.
for the first one. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that first swing on that guy. And that's... D6s. Alright, that is going to be 12 points of damage.
All
Do
right.
you have Great Weapon Master too? Like Zero?
She does.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, that's right. I
Don't
forgot I
worry,
wrote that
since
down.
it's
You
just
wrote it
new.
down.
Yeah, you just have to declare it and minus
Yeah.
off the roll. You had enough, so I'm going to go ahead and award it to you.
Yeah.
So go ahead and declare it on your next strike. Great Weapon Master. DTD on the first guy.
Oh, okay. Alright, this is just gonna be Queen Sleep. She's just gonna chop his head off. Good and
Oh,
simple.
let's go. Roll to attack.
She's feeling very efficient. Alright, for a second. Alright, that is... What happens if it's a nat 20?
Jesus.
Let's go.
Nice. And then you just murderlize him.
Like,
Go ahead, toss it damage. 10 plus double your dice.
okay,
So many.
10 plus double.
Let's see those D20s in the chat. Yeah.
Okay, so do I do... So I add the 10 and then I double it?
No, double your
and then
dice. And then
Double,
add
okay, so that's going to be 16, so 26.
26.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
trying to add.
Math is hard, man.
Yeah, you know.
So you go in the first guy. How do you kill the first guy?
Yeah, the first guy was just like a clean sleep, and she just kind of pauses like right as soon as it, and like, because they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
She pauses it right before it hits his neck, and then she lifts it up really quickly and then chops him in half. Just
Oh,
clean
fuck.
slice,
Yeah, nice.
splits him in
Let's
half,
go.
Nice.
and lets him
Nice.
just fall apart.
Oh, man. They don't even have a moment to say anything. As you fucking Ginsu fucking Ron Popeil knife their ass. You guys are officially out of combat.
So as soon as she splits it down, she kind of twists her blade around and lands it into the ground and looks up and goes, I feel tired. And she starts to boot down.
Yes.
Get out of here. We're gonna
Her
make you
colors
late.
slowly fade and her eyes begin to close, and she just kind of kneels on the ground with one hand still on her sword.
I call
She's
dibs on her kills.
all out of power at this point.
Oh.
Used it all up on those nat 20s.
That was it. That's it. That's all she got.
Perfect. All right.
The system is down.
The
The
system.
system is down.
All right.
All right. And with that, I have to disappear, guys.
See ya.
Get the fuck out!
This was a
And
planned shutdown, guys. Don't panic.
Just stop streaming.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Stop streaming.
Just leave it here. All right. See you guys.
see you back on. I hope it just freeze frames her.
I know, right?
Constant.
It's all right.
Get another good face in there. Another sticker.
I think I can just
Yeah, take my video back.
bam.
Okay.
Poof.
Whoa! It's like it's a ghost in the machine, man. I can still hear. And this is what you see. The rest of you guys, you can see Nina Bot and her last badass moves comes to a halt.
I'll pick her up and carry her around so we don't forget her.
She was 300 pounds.
I walk in
I'm a strong boy.
I walk in the room. Guys, fucking see that? Dude shot me in the ass! God damn it!
No, I do not want to see that. Cover
Jeb,
up
don't worry. I
your
can
ass.
hook you up with a new ass. It's no problem.
Give
We
me
take
one
a
of
trip to the spider.
God,
We can get you hooked up.
God damn it! I stopped to give me one of those fucking pamphlets.
I hand you a pamphlet.
I
Just
grab
don't
one of
smoke
them.
it, please.
Yeah,
Please don't smoke it.
And I immediately start rolling a fucking cigarette.
Damn it. Those were expensive to print.
Fuck you right, my ass hurts! And I'm going to start to apply cure wounds with one hand on my fucking shot ass, trying to remove the bullet and smoking with your hand-rolled pamphlet cigarette out front. I'm just like, you guys clear out the fucking back while I fix my ass.
I hope Jeb
Yumi's sitting there just like basking in the murder glow, and then she's like, "Oh shit, we were supposed to find guns. Crap."
And
And I'm gonna start looking around for weapons.
give an investigation
Release
check.
this guy.
As currently there's a lot of fire in the back room.
Yep. I thought of it like midway through this fight, and I was like, weren't we supposed to be doing something besides murdering? And that is actually not a bad investigation check for me. It's 16.
16.
This is fine.
You actually, while you're inside the room, you go over to the corner where the velvet painting was of Dickus Maximus, and right where the hole is burnt in his fucking crotch, you can see that there's a safe door.
I'm gonna walk up to the painting and kind of examine it and just go look around and kind of trying to take in the art and say, this ain't worth a velvet painting of a whale and a dolphin getting it on.
All right, Yumi, are you gonna start to? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get to it. Yumi, are you gonna start to hack?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and get your rolls ready for it. You want to go ahead and loot what's left of Dickus Maximus?
Yep, for sure.
Took his arm. He has one arm missing, just so you know.
You can have the arm.
My arm. I have it already.
As you pilfer over what's left of his burnt, fat, chubby body, it does look like his helmet's intact. And it looks like there's maybe some tech that you're able to salvage from the grenade launcher. You're not able to salvage the grenade launcher, but you do have 2 grenades left as you tear open and try to get in the piece. So you currently have 2 grenades. You're not quite sure how you're going to detonate them, but you got 2 explosives, and you also have the helmet of Dickus Maximus. And that is I don't have a card for it just yet, but it's like a shield. It's like a +2 to AC.
Ooh,
Oh shit, yeah.
nice.
I'll just kind of get out of whatever's left in there and just.
Oh, and it's gross too. He's fat and sweaty and burnt. You're gonna have to clean that later.
Okay, I'll just put it in my little bag.
Got it. And it's still glowing from the RGB of when Jeb hacked it. Thing is fucking bright, dude.
And then I'll go and help Yumi hack the system.
I want to walk back over to the to Testicles and see if he's got anything on his. Oh, he's a burnt up. I want to see if there's anything left.
Yeah, you pilfer through Testicles. Doesn't have a whole lot on him. Just seem to be some serious muscle. But you do find 150 credits.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Combined, we'll just do for the sake of brevity, you guys go ahead and round up the guns that are left from all the remaining members that are out there, and throw that into your stash. You also pick up between all of them. You can split up about 500 credits from pilfering through those bodies.
Total.
Yep. All right. Go ahead and give me that first hacking check with advantage because of 0. As you guys begin to work on it.
No, it's better the first time. 20 not natural for the first one.
Nice. First one goes through.
And that was a 19 for the second one.
19
I
for
did
the
2.
second
I didn't
one.
know how many I'd need.
It's actually gonna take 3.
3. Okay. Advantage. That's a nat fucking 20.
Let's go with ease.
With advantage. It's just because I've been rolling advantage, so the first one is shit, and then the second one is the nat 20.
Yeah, someday I'll have you two separated. Yes, and bad things will happen. As you pass through, abating the firewalls completely. Well, you go full Tron mode, and for you guys in the audience, it's definitely like that. It's like a 1980s grid. When she goes in to hack, she's actually in a virtual space as a small cat, avoiding the different firewalls.
And then batting fire out here, and then batting the fire this way.
Well, I love the digital cats. You make your way through, and then the door swings open, and there is quite a hefty arsenal inside the room as it cracks open and swings. Fire still coating what little bit of materials are burnt on the outside. You swing it open, and if there was any kind of investment inside this shitty clubhouse, this is where it was at. There are weapons of all different sorts lined and hung up on the sides. There's a large table in the middle where you can see there's actually some books kept.
So nice. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take that out, try avoiding the fire, and start handing it to 0.
All right.
I'm gonna go examine these books.
All right. You go in. I'm just gonna have you collect the books for the moment.
Okay.
Just grab them and run. When you do go inside there, you do see safety deposit boxes. And after going through the safety deposit box as well, you find an additional 3,000 credits.
Yes.
Split 5 ways.
Do they see the extra safety deposit boxes?
Nope. You were just focused
They
on
don't?
what? You?
No, do they or do?
Who?
If we're in there getting stuff, do they see the extra safety deposit boxes, or is
It's
it just?
You and Ryder inside there. Wright went after the books and saw the safety deposit boxes. You started hauling guns out.
Okay. That's fine. Never mind.
If you didn't realize, Serena needs all the things. Loot is not a shareable thing for her. She Diablo and straight up loot snatches like this shit is Borderlands.
It is a good thing that Diablo doesn't have shared loot, because it'd be nasty.
She's on the team.
I'll take those 3,000 credits and transfer them 600 rupees.
Bam.
To everyone.
All right. Right, such a good guy. We didn't even gamble this way yet.
Not yet. I don't need to. Not yet.
All right. By the way, whoever is keeper, who is writing the notes for money? We need one.
I
We
have
need
notes.
one. We need one person on notes for money.
I have.
But
the
you
stuff
guys have
written down right
different.
now.
I've just been divvying up the money.
Okay, right. Since you snagged the books, you're going to be the official money man of the campaign.
Okay, god damn it. All right, so I just gave everyone 600 apiece.
Sweet dip.
And then we have 500 to split.
Yeah, split. So another
So
100.
700.
Another 100.
So let me write a total down for future sums that they don't get split.
We'll give you ours because we have different. You and Jeb had more than us because you gambled.
Right.
It's all
I'm
right.
just been like,
I got money, but I got free rolling papers, so it's good.
I'll just
Bam.
write down like a total for like. How much
And that's
we have
just,
as a group. That's
you don't need to
split.
keep track of everybody's individual, but just when we
Right, just
toss
the
out group. Yep.
Yeah, group money. Just have to find a fucking pen.
You
And
don't
also-
have on your computer, loser.
Come on, I do everything analog.
Anybody else doing anything inside of the clubhouse?
I'm just running shit back and forth from the van, then back in, take more shit, run it back out to the van, weapons, all that kind of stuff.
All right, so you're running guns back, trying to load the van up. Jeb's ass is fully healed back up at this point. It's just small nub of a cigarette in his mouth is helping you carry guns back and forth. As you guys clear out this safe, you can see there's a good section of this building on fire now. It's probably time to get the fuck out of here. But at the same time, you notice there's totally keys left in several of those light cycles.
Ooh. I am so taking one of those.
Yep, same.
I need another bike. You always need more bikes.
Jeb actually takes one of them and gets it in. I'm gonna attempt to put one in the back of the fucking van.
Nice.
But there's a sofa in there.
Hey,
Alright, I guess it's just an armchair.
that's why I have magic, man. That thing's
It's a
fucking
Winnebago.
yeah.
It's a Winnebago.
Yes,
Nice.
let's go.
It's got a toy trailer.
I didn't fuck this up. I was like, no, don't fuck up my van or the bike, please, Dice. Don't,
Nice.
don't do this to me. And it's boom, 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 and I get it caught up on the front and kind of hover my way up to the rest and get a bike on the inside. And it's interesting, when you get on the bike, it actually has kind of digital readouts like all over it, and it lets you personalize how that bike looks. So like mine totally has like a digital picture of like Odin and fucking lightning bolts on the side and
I thought you would have like a sexy lady or something.
oh this
That's
thing's
the kind of
Nordic
person Jeb is to me.
Nordic out. Actually on the back fender I'll have some like total like heavy metal movie like 1980s like she's like sprawled out over the back fender.
And like skulls and stuff. So
She's
it's kind
actually-
of like heavy metal.
She and like it's a digital like Nyan Cat where you can see like pieces of it. Odin actually throws a lightning bolt into her like there's your lewd
Throw her head
bike.
back.
Oh yeah, totally. It's like
Nice.
it looks by the way, this is totally a pinball that I played before. This totally looks like a shitty pinball. Yeah, so feel free to describe what your bike looks like one at a time. We'll start with you, Zero.
Can
Loaded
you
in.
drive?
You don't know what I can and can't do. Don't worry about me. It's very much like solid chrome, but it has like little blinking lights all around it, like Christmas lights almost. But it's just it like goes like purple, blue, green, purple, blue, green. I don't know why I just picked those colors. And it's weird. It's like Tron style, but it's like I lay down in it because I'm lazy as fuck.
Oh,
So
you got huge fucking handlebars that come up over yours,
Yep.
to where you can easy ride the shit out of it.
It's those monkey bars.
Yep. It's almost like those like really expensive airplane first class seats where they kind of like fold down to a bed.
Nice.
The fucking gift, dude.
That's so I can sleep in it too because I have no house.
Serena, what's your bike look like?
First, I'm gonna look over to Zeros and be like, "Are you sure you don't need any training wheels on that, buddy?"
Papa wheelie. Wait, hold on. Let's see here.
Do you
12.
Papa Wheelie?
It's,
12.
I don't know what to do.
Kind of like, whoa.
yeah, you're a little off balance at first, but it works. Right now, the cool vibe you're giving off is the equivalent of the guy that's bought all the Orange County Choppers merchandise from the gas station on clearance and West County
buddy.
Choppers shit. You totally have one of the lighters with a big iron cross on the side.
Yep.
Oh shit! All right. Did you?
Oh, I put Nina in the van, by the way.
Yes, awesome. Give me a strength roll on that.
That is a 19.
19. Yeah, you don't drop her. You begrudgingly take Nina's body out. At this point, the building is quite on fire. Right? What does your bike look like?
We can change like the physical shape of it too, right?
Yeah, you can add some custom things to it. Make it look.
I was gonna make this thing kind of devolve a bit into just a normal matte black looking Harley. It looks like an Iron 883.
Yeah, yours is like it looks like a more like old school model.
Yeah, old school. Just a Harley with all blacked out matte black pipes too, all black. But on the tank, on each side of the tank, there's that picture that Stevie drew in the Discord of the robot Jesus with his hand up and the lightning bolt on his robes,
Oh, it's so good.
and
So
the
cool.
Wi-Fi symbol coming out of his head.
On his head.
On each side of the tank, and they kind of like glow, like they're illuminated. But the rest is just matte black, black pipes, black everything. Looks like a Harley.
R in Jesus.
Very untechnologically advanced. Surprisingly, it's just very analog.
It's awesome.
That was surprising for you.
At the same time, I kind of look around and I can see out of the corner of my eye around the side of the building is Dickus Maximus's fucking trike. And it is glorious. It's totally made out to look like a Roman chariot. And I'm
Nice.
like, I look back and I go,
Here's a spider.
we gotta fucking take this thing, guys. And Jim goes around and I begin to push this trike over. Hey, Zero, give me some help with this big fucking thing.
Alright.
And we actually hook this thing up to the on my trailer hitch. Cause it's fucking huge.
Nice.
And it has the big fucking wheels in the back, and it's actually a standing bike. You can actually stand up in the fucking middle of it, and the front of it looks like these digital iron horses that produce out in like a holographic.
It's like the Zelda bike on Mario Kart.
Oh, let's go!
Nice.
And we hook that up to the back end, bitch. And on that note, we will go and take our first little break, go refill some bevies, and go use the restroom. And we'll be right back, everybody.
BRB.
BRB.
If you guys haven't seen Stevie's awesome artwork, please go check it out in the Discord under the Neon Regime discussion.
Yes, it's so good.
Oh yeah, dude, my bike totally has got that Jesus on either side.
I know it's the
Fucking
same,
lit
but
up.
it's all art. It's amazing. How's everybody today? Hope you're enjoying Neon Regime. Wish I could link directly to the Discord. that glove. Yeah. Shady chat. I don't know if I wasn't going for the Slim Shady. I was just going for like the homeless kid look, like a grunge '90s kid. I hope everybody's ready for the 2 like little side quests on Monday and Tuesday. Those will be fun. Zero the kid. With the Forge complex? I don't even know what that means. But I'm a dumb person, so. Oh yeah, who's all excited for fucking Game of Thrones? I got the Game of Thrones cookies. I got like a Game of Thrones like cup. Let me go grab it. It's fucking awesome. Oh, Jordan LaForge. Yeah, I didn't know that. This is my Game of Thrones dragon cup to drink out of tonight. Looking forward to that. I had to go buy special things in honor. Mythic Trees, thank you so much for the big boat host. Yeah, they have, if you go to Target, Stevie, here in the States, these are like the geeky tikis, but they had Jon Snow, Daenerys, I think this is Rhaegon. I always forget the dragon's names. And they had the Night King.
What kind of fan are you if you don't remember the dragon's names?
I've never remembered the dragon's names, but this is the one that I have because it's fucking sick.
It is really cool looking.
I did say Jon Snow came with the black straw, so I legit. This one was like a red straw. I changed the straws, so I had to have all black. Still haven't watched the last season. Oh my god, go do it now.
That's okay. I
you have a bear
haven't
mode
watched
for
any.
each house. Can we get a ban on Serena, please?
Coming right
Can't
up.
ban me.
Coming right up. Just need 30 more seconds. I'm almost in.
All right,
Enhance.
I'm in.
Enhanced. Enhanced. Enhanced.
But also for this, just a little quick thing for me. I'll probably start painting this on my stream pretty soon, so you can watch me screw it up. We get a
I'm
drink.
gonna sneak in and paint a big old dick on his face.
Did we get a link? Did we get a link posted? Yo, Jordan, thank you for those sparks, dude. Did we get a link posted to that art that you were talking about? Somebody tried to post it, but it deleted.
I can try to post it.
There's the link to it, guys. Link to that
Please.
piece of art Stevie did. It's pretty dope.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Mythic
Stevie's
Trees, what
my
up, dude?
favorite Quebecer.
Wow, picking out favorites there.
I don't know if Stevie was here, but your robot Jesus is totally all over my bike.
That's canon now.
We gotta find out if Stevie has a
He's got
Twitter.
Instagram.
Has this got Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram.
Okay, what I'll do,
Instagram.
I'll link his Instagram when I tweet it out too.
Yeah.
Show that love.
He put it somewhere
that
in the
gram.
Discord.
Hit that gram. Hit that gram. Yeah, Stevie, you need to get a Twitter, my dude.
Oh my god. Somebody photoshopped themselves in. Have you seen the Discord yet?
No.
Go to your Neon Regimes discussion Discord. Fucking big mood.
Jesus Christ. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's fucking good. Good work, big mood.
You're now Nina.
That's funny.
Oh, Stevie, I think is from Quebec, and so he's my favorite Quebecer, being that he's the only Quebec person I know. Quebecois, or however you say it. So, Quebecois, or, those people who eat poutine.
That's so good. That's amazing. All right.
Good old poutine.
That's how it comes out, I'm sorry.
Yo,
Poutine. I guess. Poutine? There we go. Poutine.
there you go.
Poutine.
Spoke, you're from Quebec. Well,
Quebec.
welcome. Allons-y. That's the way.
Quebecois, baby. All
I
right.
fucking hate the French.
Wow.
Don't sugarcoat it. Tell us how you really feel.
Hashtag
The dirty people.
hashtag JK. All right. For the sake of brevity, we're gonna have everybody load up, riding on their cycles back behind Jeb's Wonder Van as we take back off to my apartment.
And mine's loud as fuck. Dude, it's like black smoke.
And let's go ahead and roll. It was actually we actually pulled that heist off during sunshine, like the nicest day. Oh, but right now it is shit, man. You guys got your whatever kind of gear you got to prevent you from the storm, because it is just hellacious. So you can role play whatever kind of set costume that you got with like hoodies and leathers and badass riding boots. You guys are completely suited up for this as we're cruising along in just a shit storm. I got that fucking kid. What is that? What is that? Yes.
CrossFit.
That's Tyson on a motorcycle.
Holy shit, that was
Stack while I go
amazing.
for a ride.
How dangerous is that, guys?
Oh my god.
I'll be the old man here.
We make
Fucking
our
dangerous.
we make our way back to Jeb's apartment, and we've got the guns locked up and secure, actually inside the van, because no one expects the shitty van to have anything good in it. We're gonna make our way back up into the living room. We load up in the shitty elevator that takes us up to the top penthouse of my spot, and everyone's currently in my shitty bachelor pad, noodles cups out, just kind of sitting and chilling in the main room at the moment.
The
I'm going
elevator
through noodle
probably
cups.
smelled awful with your residual burnt ass smell.
It smells of licorice and urine.
Oh God, damn, that's terrible.
Yeah, my apartment's pretty dope though. Like it's totally like 1970s out. Like there's an ashtray on every possible surface that you could sit on or stand by.
I'm Wright's gonna walk around your apartment, and just be he's gonna be that friend that just like has to touch everything in your house. Like I'm just gonna pick everything up and like, you know, look like all the shit that you wouldn't want anyone to touch. I'm just gonna touch it, you know, glass things and
Yeah, and there's
pictures
like,
and
there's a lot
whatever.
of ceramics and like total like 1980s like just disgusting sci-fi boob art and like just
Yeah.
like, just a lot of like poor taste shit.
picking it up and
it's like
everything you don't want me to touch. I'm just touching.
yeah, and you touch one of the statues, I'm like, hey man, I wouldn't. Hey, more power to you. You might want to wash your hands, bro. Staying it right.
Ugh.
I want to wash your hands. And it's one of those it's one of those little statues that they have in the shitty Japanese steakhouses. Like, and you press it and
nice.
like it totally like supposed to wee out sake, but when it does, you're like, oh, I don't want to know what that is. It's
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'm just gonna put it down.
This is gonna.
Oh,
Disgusted face.
I'm gonna totally take that from chat. You when you set it down, you actually slide one of your pamphlets up underneath it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just slide pamphlets everywhere.
God damn it!
I'm gonna
Just put them like lift
I'm
up
gonna-
like pots and put them inside.
I'm gonna get in your freezer and I'm gonna put them in your freezer underneath your chicken nuggets, like everywhere.
Oh,
Take
God.
the other side of the toilet tank.
Right.
Toilet.
I'm gonna unroll your toilet paper and roll one up in the toilet paper.
And I roll, and Jeb actually sees this, but he's okay because he just knows at this point he can be butt ass naked anywhere and roll a cigarette. And it's a scene because we currently have Nina's body slumped over inside the living room. Well, Zero, Yumi, what do you guys kick back doing in the moment?
I'm going through all the noodle cups trying to find more food. Like I'll pick it up, look, kind of, I see if it's disarrayed like you're describing it, I just kind of like just drop them. I'm just going around picking it up, look, drop it. You got anything to fucking eat? God damn.
We actually do. We got tons of fucking noodle cups. We actually do.
Saving those. I'm saving mine. I want to eat yours.
If you're hungry, there's some chicken nuggets in the freezer.
Oh yeah, dude. There's nugs for days in there, man.
It's like in Back to the Future, you grab the little circle disc and you put it in the fucking thing, and out comes a fucking pizza.
Yes,
like,
totally retconning that. Yeah, Jeb's a man with 2 buttholes. You used to be.
Oh, my buttholes.
And I'm like, oh shit, man. Hey, I'll be right back, guys. I left the van running, and I'm gonna take the elevator back down real quick. Yumi, what are you doing at the moment?
I am just not really wanting to touch things like Wright is, because I know Jeb, and I know everything in this apartment is absolutely filthy. So I'm like not touching anything, not sitting down, just kind of like tending to Nina, like making sure she's charging okay, but not touching anything. I'm not gonna sit on your filthy couches. I know the bad things. I know your bare ass sits and sweats on everything here, so not touching.
Just sit on Nina. She's like a doily now.
And I need Yumi, Wright, and Zero to all roll a perception check.
Uh, 15.
17.
3. I am horrible at perception checks.
You're paying attention to your feet sticking to the floor, like, oh my god, why is it so sticky everywhere? It's like walking into a thrift store.
And Right and Zero, you notice it first. You can actually see part of a bedroom door swings open, and you can see what looks like a very female version of Teen Wolf.
Nice.
in total like walk of shame mode, like heels hung over over the shoulder and one side, like disheveled, like 1980s like red leather glam outfit from the previous night. And Yumi, you're actually in the way, and it startles you. The rest of you guys see this. And she looks at you and she goes, honey, I wouldn't stick around if I was you. And she walks straight out of the apartment and into the elevator.
It's like any bad 80s movie. I have like a piece of pizza just kind of like in my mouth, just hanging there. And I have another piece in my hand, like I just kind of look at her.
His nose
I
bleeds.
go look at the bedroom, and I close the door and I go, it smells fucking god awful in there. Just close the door.
Just kind of gag a little, because that makes me think of what they possibly did, and I'm just kind of like,
and I want to retcon that when she opens the door, it's very much like Weird Science, like a little bit of like there's a pressure issue.
Smoke and lights.
Yeah, it's like psh.
Weird Science.
Is it real?
As she walks by, I'm gonna slip her a pamphlet.
Give me a sleight of hand check. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Slipper the pamphlet.
Slipper the pamphlet.
That is a 13.
13. You're able to tuck one right up into the heel as she passes by, and she doesn't even notice.
Nice.
That's amazing. At the same time, down below, Jeb goes down. Oh man, son of a bitch! And he kicks his tire. The van is dead, and it's currently locked.
He locked the keys.
You locked the key.
Son of a bitch. And at the same time, the elevator opens up, and there's Jeb's companion. But baby, baby, where you going?
Her name's I've decided her name is Ruby.
What?
Poor Mrs. Cat.
Turns out she's a tabaxi.
I cannot retcon sleep with someone while they're not here, so we're gonna call her Rubeus. We're gonna call her Rubeus. Yeah, we're gonna call her Rubeus.
Rubaby?
Rubaby! Come on. I told you it wouldn't take very long. Fuck you, Jeb. She just continues to walk in full rain. The fuck out. Man.
God, that makes me think of bad Santa Claus for some reason.
Man,
you won't shit right for 2 weeks.
Hey, man, life gives you lemons. Time to make lemon drops, bro. And Chip goes and gets in the elevator and rides back up to the top. I got some bad news, guys.
Jeb, I swear.
We already saw your bad news, Jeb.
Hey, man. Sometimes you gotta howl at the moon, right? You know what I mean? That's besides the point.
I don't know. Looks like you'll be scratching that itch for the rest of your life. If you know what I mean.
Boy, I was howling at the moon when you were still shitting colors. So don't tell me what I can and can't do. But that's fucking besides the point, kid. I totally killed the fucking battery on the van.
How the fuck are we supposed to get the money for the guns?
Well, yeah, that's a mild concern at the moment. But I got a plan. I got a plan, man. I got a fucking plan. And I proceed to go over to my mini bar and make a round of lemon drops.
It better not be like the blast plan that you came up with.
I hope you're doing it correctly and using an entire lemon per shot.
One entire lemon with like 13 sugar cubes.
Yeah, it's a 1-to-1 ratio of lemon to vodka.
God, that's horrible.
It's the squeezy liquid lemon juice that comes in the like lemon shaped bottle.
Oh, yeah.
One full lemon.
And it's actually
one shot of vodka.
The side of the bottle, it's gross because it's got a little like Mr. Lemon on it, and it goes, "Squeeze me, lemon daddy." And it's I gotta start writing all these fucking brands down. As I squeeze that bitch in.
I like to imagine as you just squeeze it, the bottle goes, ah.
It's like that H-gasm.
That's what it does. Like it makes that sound when like the air goes back in the bottle.
Oh, that was awkward. That was awkward in my ears.
Unacceptable. Oh. And I passed the lemon drops out to everybody. All right, man. So, yeah, I got a fucking plan. All right. We're gonna have to go ride the lightning. And I know. I've always said this is my fucking responsibility, but like, if I could get some fucking help this time, man, so we can get these guns out, I'd really fucking appreciate it.
Well, let me check on Kiki real quick here, and I pull up this little flip screen, kind of looks like a Game Boy. And you can see it's actually my apartment flat on there, and I've got a little Roomba that I can control, and it goes around and it scoops the kitty litter and feeds the cat and like takes care of things, like so I can check on her. I'm like, all right, Jeb. I swear to God, if this is like last time we had one of your plans and rode the lightning, and I couldn't remember what the fuck we did for that week, I will take something off, and it's a good chance it's gonna be your arm.
It's alright. I take full responsibility for that. This time it's gonna be totally different, you mean?
That's what you said about the bank job.
Hey, don't bring up the fucking bank job and put that fucking juju on me right now, okay?
I'm just saying. That's what you said.
All right, man. Who else is fucking in? Yumi's gonna help me. What about you, kid?
Let me clear my schedule, and I eat the pizza real quick, and I go, I'm good. I moved around all of my appointments.
You mean chicken
Ready to
nuggets? Because that's all that's in there is nugs.
Oh, chicken nuggets.
Just
That's-
nugs.
that's-
Non-stop
It's just like a
nugs.
mouthful of. It's like I finished my schedule. It's good. I'm all good. Cleared my appointments.
And I look over at Wright, and this time you're currently creepily inspecting Nina.
A light socket.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna take that lemon drop, and I'm actually gonna examine it and pour it. Not like drink it, but like I'm gonna put my head back, and like you're gonna hear my esophagus opening up mechanically. I'm just gonna pour it down, and you're just gonna hear like instead of muscles, just the esophagus like mechanically pushing.
Can I take one of Zero's chicken nuggets and like try to like toss it in while it's open?
Hey!
Roll to hit with disadvantage.
I'll look at Rat and I go, hey man, on the street, ladies get primo bucks for the ability to do that. You might want to look into it.
Jesus
Do
Christ.
I add anything?
Just your straight dexterity.
Dexterity? Okay, that's a 19.
19.
Aspirates on chicken nugget.
19 with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Good God. That chicken nugget actually lands. Well, what's your AC, right?
It is 13.
Yeah, that nugget lands in your hole, bro.
As it does, you hear that washes down, but the nugget goes in and it just goes. All of a sudden, you hear like it's like a garbage disposal.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, maybe
All
not.
right, you'll lose money on the street for that, buddy.
oh man.
And I'm not even gonna act like it's weird. I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna go over to Nina and just start, kind of inspecting her power supply.
Let me take it, Blender boy, that you're gonna want to hang out with your new digital girlfriend for a minute.
She's not my girlfriend. She's the future of our race.
Yeah, man.
This
Whatever.
is the mother of his little My Pal 2s.
It looks like it looks like she's got a damaged power unit. Honestly, I'm kind of looking here, and I don't. It's kind of a dated system. I may have to. I'll probably stay and see if I can't snag some sort of replacement for this.
I want to go over to Nina, and where I've set the little cat running across, I'm gonna set it now to where it's just like sitting there, like putting its head back and forth and looking, and it's actually in record mode. Because I know Nina would want to know exactly what Wright is doing to her.
You're putting a nanny cam on him?
Yep, putting a nanny cam. Don't trust you.
Hundred.
Who knows where
fucking-
you'll stick those filthy fingers of yours.
I don't want to meta, but that's fucking smart.
That's fair. All right,
Yeah,
man.
so
Jen is
I'm
just
gonna-
going back and forth watching Wright.
So
Yeah.
I think she needs a new power unit. This one seems to have a leak in it, and it's not going to hold a charge very long.
All right. Well, you hang out, hold the fort down. Hey, if Rubeus comes back, make sure to look at the security camera footage. She may try to slit the fucking hover circuits, man. Just gonna throw that out there. Yeah, can you make sure please, man, don't let her fuck up my van, dude.
Well, considering the van has all of our income and our money, I'm not going to let anything happen to the van.
All right, man.
I don't give a shit about your van, but I do give a shit about what's inside of it.
And I come over and you get the
Chair.
yeah. Hey,
chair.
man, that'll one step closer for you to fucking that chair, man. Think of it that way. And we do the 80s clasp handshake that zooms in on it. All right, man.
Zero goes in for it too and just kind of puts his hand on top awkwardly, like, yeah, bros.
Loser. Loser.
I nailed it. Nailed it.
And I laugh and go, all right, kid, come on, Yumi. Let's get up to the top of this bitch. Yes.
There it is.
So good.
Exactly what I was thinking about.
So good.
Fucking Schwarzenegger.
As we ride the elevator back up to the top of Jeb's Towers, someplace we haven't been since episode 1. And we ride up to the top, and it's like this Dr. Wily's fucking castle. Just this massive lightning rod that goes up when we're in this chain link style, like shitty work service elevator that takes us up to the top. And I'm rather fortunate that it's a raging ass fucking storm today. As we make our way up to the top, my eyes begin to flash a little bit white as I look back at the rest of the group, and I'm starting to get a little bit more static electricity kind of hums around me for a second. And I look back at the rest of the group and I go, this is going to tingle just a little bit. Just fair warning. I know it's been a hot minute since you guys have fired this bitch up. Just remember, think happy thoughts.
I am like hugging Yumi's waist because we're up in the air and I can't stand this shit.
And I'm not happy with it, but I've had experience with this not going great, so I'm allowing it, and I'm just kind of like, got my eye, like one eye closed, just kind of bracing
It's like
myself.
your friends daisy chaining themselves to electric fence when one person touches it. You're like, oh god!
Yeah. As I go up to the lightning rod, and like in slow motion, I'm gonna have it go up, and I'm gonna slap my hand on the side of the lightning rod, and I'm gonna start to mutter out a prayer in a language that you guys don't understand. As the storm begins to start to swell around us, Zero, you're still just hugging on to Yumi. Yumi slaps her hand up on the side of the lightning rod. A massive bolt of electricity rains down, and we start barreling through a tunnel. You guys see constellations, worlds. The total fucking 1980s fucking electronic Tron grid comes out. We need to have a guitar fucking montage at the same time. You can see total fucking moments of the past and like the last week in your head as we 19 fucking 80s our way into another plane of existence. All of a sudden you begin to get cold and tense. And just before we see just like a final set of constellations, we're shit out of this fucking water slide from hell. And we go sliding across an ice-like surface. Sprawled out in a completely different world. You feel wind whipping around your sides. Just frozen tundra as far as the eye can see. It is not a comfortable place at all.
I instantly like shove Zero off of me and like roll over and just
Oh, that's amazing.
not good. So sick.
I haven't even opened my eyes. I'm like patting around like I'm Stevie Wonder, trying to figure out where the fuck I am.
All right. I actually need to do something for you, Mudcat, real quick as we exit this world and enter another. I gotta
You're
send
now
you.
cat mud.
I gotta.
Cat
Mind
diarrhea.
fuck.
Change it up.
I gotta.
Mind freak.
Actually, no, you're in there because of Friday's game. You guys are going to need to refresh your Roll20.
Alrighty.
Refresh my roll 20.
staying in the Neon Regimes one or going?
No. You guys need to go into actually
D&D.
Yeah, you need to go into the other campaign.
Okay.
Oh.
Rob, when we are transported to this other plane, do we still look the same, or are we?
No, we're gonna get to that in just a second.
Okay.
Yes, let's go.
A whole new world.
Perfect. Get this bad boy queued up. All right. As we land on this sheet of ice, Jeb dusts himself off and casts Disguise Self on himself and the rest of the group. As Jeb turns in from shitty Techno Viking back into his other alter ego, Arnor. Hand axe is by the side, large green overcoat, perfectly braided Viking beard and long, lavish, clean blonde hair. Yumi, describe what your medieval attire would look like.
So for my medieval attire, it is like right out of the East. So I've kind of got a samurai-esque armor on over my robes, and the hair is up in a bun and everything, so put up not in the typical, the cat ears are gone, the boots are gone, I'm in like sandals, and I still have my swords though.
Yeah. What is your what kind of cat art do you have somewhere to represent it?
So there's the robe that's underneath is kind of like a kimono-esque robe, and so it's got just like cats and flower petals on it, going up on that.
Badass. Zero. Describe your paladin look. You're muted.
Sorry. I looked down and go, what the fuck? And I'm like this 3-foot tall kobold. Fucking, what the fuck? And it's like he's wearing like chain mail, but like for something bigger, so it's kind of dragging a little bit, and it's like his sword, his shield's just a little too big, and he's kind of dragging it like, oh, you fucks. I fucking hate you guys.
Like Gimli when he had the chainmail and it just went chunk.
Yep, that's how it is.
I look over at Yumi and I go, he doesn't know. He's got complete control over that. And it's,
I was like, Jeb, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
And I just mentioned this. It's totally your own self-confidence issues that's created
Nice.
you as an armored kobold with shit that doesn't quite fit right.
It's like just me, like kind of speed walking around the you motherfuckers. Ah, damn it!
I go over and I give you a little rub on top of your head. Oh, you look. You look.
Since you're
Don't you
normally
patronize
taller
me.
than me, irritatingly enough, I like go over and I like lean on top of your head.
Oh, come here, little
Like a possum hiss.
lizard boy.
Oh, you're so cute.
I start swinging the sword, but it's just a little bit too overweighted for me, so it's like.
What are your Yumi? What is your alter ego name when you're here?
John.
I guess technically, since you're from the east, you can still be Yumiko if you want to use it.
Let me see here.
Zero, you'll need to think of one real quick.
Come back to me.
No
Question
worries.
mark?
At the same time, go.
What?
Yeah, remember to pick out some names since we are kind of here in fucking Shitsville. After we do our little edition of 80s style planeswalking, remember you should call me Arnor.
Hey, Dad Nord.
We have to go. Ah, no. out when we say it.
No. Arswin.
Arswindale. And while you guys are getting your shit sorted, I cast Find Steed for us, and you see celestials and stars and galaxies warp, and we have 3 winterized what looks like at first quarter horses, but then they turn into woolly yaks that are saddled up. Yes, we have 3 saddled yaks.
Absolutely adore yaks. They're so cute.
What is it? What does the area look like? It's all snow.
It's just snow and ice, and you can see a little bit of fog and a bit of a mountain cap in the distance.
I holster all my weapons, and I kind of take a run, jump, and I grab on the side of the saddle, and you see my little legs kicking, pulling myself up. Let's see. 17. I pull myself up. Howdy, no man. Strong enough in the kobold.
Strong enough in the kobold. You make your way up onto the yak. All right, let's go find the nearest shitty establishment in this fuckhole of a plane. And
slap the ass and go, come on, right? And that's what I name my yak.
Actually, it gets a little chuckle out of everybody. And so we start to begin our slow march on our yaks in a storm. I need everybody to roll a perception check.
I'm so good at those.
Oh, this is a really good, like Game of Thrones. This is, I love it.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Ice Dragon comes through and just obliterates the mountain.
Yeah. No, we're gonna go the other way, guys. We're gonna make that canon. We're gonna make that canon. As there is a giant. We look back, and there is a giant Dracolich that is just destroying a mountain behind us as we see it in slow motion, just collapsing. We're gonna go the other way.
You almost think you can see a pale rider riding on his back.
Yes!
It's a long way off, though.
It's a long ways off. We turn our yaks around and go a different direction.
Fucking nope.
What's that perception check?
17.
Actually, I rolled pretty good. I rolled a 16.
Yeah. Arnor doesn't. He's too soaking up, like, he really gets off on this fucking medieval shit when he goes back. Like, he's like pompous, like riding the thing, like he just kind of, when he goes to this, he knows he just lords over, and he thinks less of these people, and he really gets off on the fact that he's here to steal shit. No, Siri, don't turn on. Bad Siri.
Keep yelling it. Hopefully other people will not have their headphones in.
Yo, shit. True. What an asshole. And we begin to make our way closer to one of the mountainsides. Yumi, Zero, you can actually see what looks like part of a body, it looks like.
Hey, Dad Nord, there's a body up here in the snow.
Well,
I'll
maybe
hop down and investigate it.
Maybe it's our fucking lucky day. And we stroll up to the side.
I'm assuming the snow comes to half my chest.
Can you describe your condition?
Surprise!
Who is it? Oh my god!
So you roll up on a what seems to be a humanish male, but he's laying in the snow in a blue tunic, kind of kind of frail and a little withered and badly damaged. You can see he's covered in scars, obviously missing a couple fingers, but he's coughing up blood and blood oozing out of his nose and mouth, and arm seems to be bent behind him, leg bent at a little bit of an awkward angle. Looks to be pretty fucked up.
You can actually see about 10 feet above him, there is a wooden pickle that is clicked and held in place. It looks like somehow, however this man fell, he was able to stop himself just in time, and you can see his arm bent and contorted in a nasty, nasty way that it shouldn't be. That this is probably what saved his life. Oh shit! We got a kicker.
Nudging my foot.
We got a kicker over here. And I'm like, we got a kicker over here.
Real smooth there, Arnold.
Yes, we have a kicker over there.
I'll walk up, nudging my foot. Nudge, nudge, nudge.
And I'll just be muttering kind of unconsciously, just, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Yumi, come help me loot this body.
Yumi is glanced at the body, but is more curious about the pickle that's like floating there. I'm like touching it and like trying to move it, and
you have to like jump up each time you like keep jumping up towards the pickle. Arnor begins to laugh.
It's kind of like, come on.
As Zero's kind of examining, looking down at my body, he's not very tall. There's blood all over him.
Oh, you son of... I pull out my sword and I go to swing it, but
it's okay, just
way
still
over
unconscious.
misses.
Just still unconscious, like.
And yeah, you search the body. He doesn't have shit on him, man. As you're like kind of like patting him down. Got a couple of daggers. You don't have anything else on you, do you, Emery?
You maybe look off 5-10 feet and see in the snow that there's a couple of animal skins laying in the snow near the body. A couple of animal skins.
Oh, and the
did you have a ring or something, or was that
there may or may not be a couple of skins of number 2 ale.
There's a number skin of number 2 ale. Is there a skin of Living Drop too, or do we consume it? I can't remember.
I offered it to the blue Sub-Zero dude, and he tossed it. I never got to go retrieve it.
That's right. Oh, damn it.
We've got number 2 ale, and we've got number 2 ale with lemon. We got 2 of those.
God damn it.
Number 2 lives.
Who does number 2 work for? Oh my god!
I go to draw my sword. It's just a little bit overweight, and I just kind of fall backwards with the sword. I go, fuck this shit! God damn it! And I pull myself up. I go, Arnord, what do we do with this thing?
Well,
Arnord.
Thank you. It is more fitting. He hops off his yak. And he looks and he starts to spill into some monologue like he's a fucking superhero. There has been enough bloodshed here today.
I feel the headache returning from travel.
I prop my sword edge up and I jump right onto it.
That's canon. Roll for damage.
D8. Let's see. 3 plus 3. That's 6 damage.
And I see this out of the corner of the eye, but it doesn't distract me from my LARPing as I I love how this game just totally pokes fun of Dungeons and Dragons. This makes me so happy. So I lean down and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Emery's body. Feel the healing power of Odin's son. As my eyes flicker a little bit white.
Would he recognize you?
No.
No, he won't. The rest of the group has seen me, but he has not.
Oh, that's right. That was your other character. I was like, they met him.
Yeah, this other character's fucking dead.
Hey, too soon.
Too soon.
Hashtag Vala Saga, episodes 1 through 7.
F in the chat there for my respect to poor Phallus.
And Emery.
How many points of healing there?
Oh, yeah, I actually got a roll on that. Alright, I'm doing it at a second level. So you get 12 points of healing.
Nice.
Speak!
Trying to
Speak,
get
child!
Zero to like kneel in the snow so I can use him as a step ladder to get the pickle.
It'd be easier to throw
But
me
it's
in
not
the air.
really helping because he's so small. It's like not helping. He just sinks down in the snow.
I'm gonna look around as I'm being healed, and my eyes are gonna kind of open up, and I'm looking at you guys, and kind of put my hands in front of my face, and and I start to feeling better, obviously. Start to sit up, and I'm just really confused, looking around, and where am I?
And I noticed that you look up and can see the pickle that's in the air. I believe that rudimentary masturbatory device saved your life.
I'm gonna look up at it, kind of like in admiration.
There's an afterglow.
At the same
No,
time,
but then I'm gonna look past it to the clouds.
Got
And
you
the-
out of
and-
quite a pickle.
And what happened? Where's the giant? Where's his store?
in the same time that you're distracted looking at the pickle, I get your shoulder back in the socket.
No!
Sorry, I needed to do that.
What the fuck?
You'll be able to use that now. And,
Crack my neck.
I knew not of the group you were with before. It looks like they left you for dead.
That's they were in trouble. We were in a fight, in a battle in the clouds. And I only remember letting go. I don't remember anything after that. I don't know where I'm at.
You are in good company. We are trying to find our way through this storm. Get to the nearest town. It might just be your lucky day, traveler. Because enough bloodshed has happened here today.
You see a pile of snow like the movie Tremors, and all of a sudden my head pops up and goes, "Oh, shut the fuck up!"
I'm
gonna look at him and go, "Ha! What is that thing?"
Oh, hey, David Duchovny, Lord of the Files. Hand out.
David.
Yeah. Hey.
Nice to meet you.
You
Let's shake his hand.
You may call him Duckney if you would like. You will find purchase on his yak. He is very small kobold. You find Runteride.
What is?
Okay, and I'm gonna look around and
stranger.
I'm looking around over at Yumiko, and I'm Emery, and as I'm looking around, I'm gonna see those. Did you guys take those skins, or are they still laying there?
They're still laying there.
I'm gonna look around and see the strap out in the snow, and I'm gonna be like, oh, thank fucking God. I'm gonna yank it out of the snow. Grab that.
I don't
skin.
need your rabbit pelt from Branson.
His coonskin hat.
It's authentic. Real rabbit.
It's. Did you get that from Silver Dollar City? No.
Listen, Silver Dollar City is a lot more fun than people would like to believe it is. They have roller coasters now.
That's canon.
They have roller coasters now, and if you move down the street, there's a small diner, a small inn that's called I forget what it's called, Dick Clark's, and they have serve an ooey gooey chocolate brownie that will blow your mind. It's all in the small village of Branson.
It sounds wonderful.
I could take you there if you want.
I will pass today because, as I've said before, there shall be no more bloodshed today. We will find the closest town.
You just see the burrowing me going back towards my yak.
So I'm gonna open up that number 2 ale with lemon, and I'm gonna start taking a big pull out of it, and just gonna like, you know, obviously like kind of recovering from the pain that I was feeling. And well, friends, I don't know you, but thank you for saving me. And I'm gonna, you know, what are your names? I'm gonna extend the offering of the number 2 with lemon to Arnor.
And I hold out my hand. My name is Arnor.
Arnor. Okay, I think I got it.
And I take the skin from you, and I'm gonna make a Constitution saving throw as I throw it back. Oh, it's bad. And the veins pop out of my neck a little bit, and my eyes roll back in my head. And there's a little static electricity. Oh, that is probably how you ended up here. More than likely. How many of these did you drink before you wound up on side of mountain? Oh.
It's too many to count.
Oh.
I had enough for a long journey.
And I look over at Yumi and I'm like, it's like something actually shite in my mouth. It's impressive. You should
I'm gonna
drink.
look at him.
It's just a normal Tuesday for you then.
Obviously you're not a fan of lemon. Let me, and I'm gonna pull off the regular number 1. I'm gonna hand it to you. Like, this one is totally different brew.
And yes, in the back of Jeb's mind, he goes, "It's pretty fucking familiar."
Where did you taste that before?
And I rolled a history check on that. Oh, yeah. It reveals a significant amount of information to Jeb. Oh, I believe I know where we should go. Yeah, get up on the Cockney's yak, Emery. We
Okay.
I'll hold out a hand like he needs it.
I'm gonna take it in friendship.
Ooh.
And climb on his back, and as I'm doing that, I'm kind of looking over at Yumiko, and I don't know that she told me her name, and
Yeah.
so I'm gonna and I don't believe we had the introduction. I'm Emery.
And kind of distracted because I'm like in the process of moving my yak over so I can reach up and get the pickle, so I'm higher up.
Oh, yes. Do not forget his insertionist device.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that.
To each your
And I
own.
kind of
Sounds
like
personal.
stop for a second because I'm not sure if it's really. And then I'm like, no, Jeb is just being an ass like he normally is. And I like feel all around it, and then manage to like press the button that unclicks it.
You better give that thing a smell.
Give me an Arcana check to see if you get it.
I wanted to do maybe like a sleight of hands check to see if I can peruse all around that pickle.
You're gonna want to wash your hands after that. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand and then an Arcana.
To be fair, Valis prestidigitations the shit out of those. It's canon. Go back and watch the video.
That's true. It's true.
Some shit you can't clean off with Ajax.
Somebody clip that.
So 22, since I rolled kind of low for the sleight of hand. 22 for sleight of hand. I have a plus 10, so that's low for me. And then for the history check.
No, not Arcana.
minus-
Arcana.
Oh, Arcana. Still -1, so 18.
18. You gotta fondle it before you get it out of place, but you're able to figure out how that device works.
There's not a pickle out there I won't figure out.
And Arnor looks over at Yumi, gives a little wink. That is the truth.
I'll look back at him and go, she's real popular with the guys. So, yep. Come on, right?
And,
I'm gonna grab him by the waist.
and you're in your
tiny waist.
You're in your dad bod form, correct? Or no?
Actually,
you're
no.
not.
I'm in this frail form, but as I climb up and when I'm feeling better, I drink that number 2. I'm gonna plump up a little bit and,
And, like, it
return
doesn't
to a
feel
healthy
like-
looking.
Warm and round
Whoa!
press against you. But
Whoa!
Not that
Stomach's
kind
gonna
of-
purge
not
a little
that kind
bit.
of ride, buddy. Not that kind of ride.
hair's gonna go from it's same hair and beard, but instead of having the gray, it's gonna darken back up, and eyes are not as sunken anymore. The white eye with the scar across the face kind of dissipates into a regular eye. Fingers grow back.
Are you Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Jesus.
It appears we have a changeling in our presence. You look much better.
Yeah, this is it's my true form is a little shocking for most people. Sorry to startle you. It's kind of
No.
my.
trust me.
Where
I've
are we
seen
from?
Jeb on his bad days.
I've been,
Or I've seen Arnor.
Oh,
on his bad days.
that fucking stays. That totally stays.
Who is Jeb?
It's his middle name.
Ar-
Arnor is
Arnor Jebathiah. Arnor Jebathiah.
All
I
right,
kind of
then.
like give Jeb a look and just kind of like.
I give you the look, you bitch.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna explain to Zero who's feeling me plump up around him. That as I'm still
so small,
slowly
I get up,
shifting.
I turn around. I stand up, I turn around on the axe. I'm so small. And I go, hey, I'm a man. You're a man. I don't like that kind of stuff, man.
I'm sorry to startle you. I just it's almost involuntary. I've spent almost my entire life hiding my true appearance.
So you get an erection every time you don't hide your appearance?
I just
you
have
to
a
hide
big.
that?
Listen, man.
You're like a boner in sweatpants. You're always out there.
I just have. I'm just well equipped, man. I'm just well equipped. Okay.
The
It's
cuck
not.
me.
Hey, congratulations.
It's 100% soft. So
Jesus.
just chill.
Congratulations.
It's there's nothing wrong with that. You can be whoever you want to be in this plane. The cuck me.
Yeah, I still like ladies, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Lady people like me. Yes.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, like, I clap and go, hey, that's impressive. I really appreciate it. Just like an inch further back.
I understood, friend, and I'm gonna take that number 2 ale and I'm gonna slide it right down into my crotch, so there's like a buffer, like a liquid casing buffer.
All right, I can deal with that.
And we begin to make our way in the opposite direction of the destruction of the Jack-o'-lich that is back behind us. Arnor, having a clear sense of where he's at now, begins to lead the pack through the ice and tundra in towards a direction where you can actually see a large plateau up ahead. After about 2 hours of intense yak travel. Yakety yakking.
I would hope while we're driving like this, I would be asking him, like, what the hell happened to him? Why was he all broken on the ground? Stuff like that.
Go ahead and use this time to RP. And if chat doesn't give me some serious yak gifts, we're going to be in a fight.
I'll do the same thing where I just kind of stand up and turn around. And I'll say, hey, so you're all kinds of fucked back there. What happened to you, bud?
I don't remember the fall, but we were engaged, my friends and I don't know that I can necessarily call them friends, but my group, I just met them.
I get that feeling sometimes, buddy. I hear you. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Thank you.
Parkour.
My group, we traveled to a cloud. We traveled to a cloud, and there was a large giant, and we stayed with him and conversed for a while, and then we were approached by some riders on falcons, and kind of a battle ensued, and they summoned some sort of deity. He called himself Yansi Ben, and there was no good way to win, and we found ourselves in a pretty rough spot, and the friends they all tried to sacrifice themselves to appease this god, and I had the decision to let go. I was being held by, or I was riding a friend he's in the Arakakra, so we were in the sky, and I made the decision to jump so that he could be of use to save another member of our party.
And this kind of resonates with Yumi, so she goes over, rides her yak closer to him, and kind of puts a hand on her shoulder and says, "That was a very, very noble thing for you to do."
No,
Yeah, it sounds pretty dumb.
Kind of smack the back of Zero's head.
I fall forward on the yak.
there's nothing noble about me. If anybody deserved to die there, it was me. These were good people, and I've been deceiving them.
You may have been lying to your friends, but you can't be all bad if you decided that you were going to sacrifice yourself for them. If you were truly horrible, you would have been fine, leaving them all to die. But you didn't.
Rob, do I believe him?
Roll an insight check.
15.
Sounds like he's speaking from the heart.
Yeah, maybe, but I've done some pretty terrible things. So I don't know what happened to them, but I hope that what I did was enough to save them.
Arnor, just listening in, but hasn't looked back yet. Noble indeed. And as I have said, there will be no more bloodshed today. Not even looking back, still holding on, riding face forward.
I was trying to be serious for once, Rob. Now you've ruined it.
I imagine you.
Bring out the puns again.
No, I need more of that from you. It was great. I had to take advantage of it. So
I imagine you riding regally, though, like sitting very, very tall.
Yeah.
Knowing where those daggers are in Emery's pocket, I reach in, I chuck one towards you.
All right.
And I go, well, I guess the moral of the story is don't frequent clouds. Sounds not like a place to be.
I'm gonna reach down to retrieve that dagger as we ride by.
It's stuck in the fur on the side of my yak. And you just giddy up a little bit, and you're able to pull the dagger out. And I kind of look back over at Emery's face. You sound like a good man, Emery. We all have pasts. Things that we can move on. You become a new man today. New lease on life. And just kind of rolls his shoulders a little bit.
I hope that's true.
He looks more like catfish to me.
That's a stupid name. I don't really like it.
Agreed. We will call you
Emery. We will call you Emery. No. And as we slowly begin to coast forward, we can see what appears to be a large city on a plateau surrounded by large timbers. Ornor takes a deep breath into the winter air. My friends, we have arrived at Bryn Shander.
How do you spell that?
We've traveled all the way to Arswindale.
Yes, my friend, we in Arswindale.
I've been here once or twice.
Good. Because you know that means we're about to get very intoxicated off of mulled wine. I've had one experience here before. It is good.
Well, the least I can do is treat you to a drink, perhaps. Have you ever had a lemon drop? I make the best lemon drop.
And the rest of us
I worked as a bartender for some time.
We all look at each other when we hear that. We're like, oh motherfucker, we just can't get away from these fucking things.
Lemon drop.
How do you make your lemon drop?
Yes.
Lemon.
Lemon drop is a 1-to-1 ratio. 1 whole lemon, 1 shot of vodka, 1 sugar cube.
All right.
And then a
I'll
little
allow
bit of, and then a few drops of nightshade. That's my secret ingredient.
Oh. Well,
I usually put mercury in mine, but it's okay.
I feel like nightshade is a little bit smoother on the tongue. Mercury is good, but it's not the same.
Good. We will get Emery's lemon drops too. As we slowly coast on our yaks into town.
And that wineskin's just gonna be sloshing around back and forth between us. We could feel it against each other. Both of us like it. But we're not gonna say anything.
I do. You see the tension in my shoulders lessen for sure. I lean into it a little bit.
Yeah. As we pull up to Bryn Shander, we can see the large timbers that adorn the outside of this very hunkered down winter city. As we travel in between the streets, we're greeted with the look of hardened people, the ones that are used to living in a cold shithole like Minnesota.
The Twin Cities.
No disrespect to Minnesota. I love Minnesota.
Can we get some juicy Lucy's in here?
Somebody had to. We should have made fun of Canada at that point for our friends up north.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't know, Chad's famous in Canada, so we might as well make fun
Yeah,
of it.
Saddle up boots.
Sorry.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna when we're surprised by the face and the demeanor of these 2 dwarven guards that are at the front entrance that we come in. While they look like very stern, they actually welcome to Bryn Shander, hey. It kind of throws you for a loop for a second. Hey, well, welcome to Bryn Shander.
I'm gonna lean over and say, "Hello, friends. Do you happen to know where we could get some poutine and some free healthcare?"
I'll say it's pronounced Poontine. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go to the center market, eh? You get as much as you need. Oh yeah, don't you know? You go over there, right there, Andy. Get him fixed up. Get him some mulled wine, Oh, it's
Sounds good, bud.
just keep heading straight over there. Yeah, welcome.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
Welcome to Bryn Shander. Yeah, it's nice to see you. You guys here? You gonna stay here for a while? Eh? You get used to it. You can go over there and catch a little hockey over there.
Just looking for a sugar shack.
Oh yeah, we got some maple syrup too. Yeah.
I'm assuming we're riding away. He's just still talking. He's like, "Oh yeah."
It's great. Hey,
In the distance, I can hear Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Yeah, go over there to Timmy Hortons over there. Yeah. It'll be real nice. Get you a cup of Joe. Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, Randy, those are real nice folks. They got some good-looking yaks there.
Deal with it. We're nice. Deal with it.
Oh, yeah. And he goes, yeah, Randy, they'll go to the market and I'll get them fries all nice and cut up. Covered with gravy and the little cheese curds. Oh, yeah. Oh, so good. Oh.
I want my fries with salts and malts vinegar, please.
Here we go. Bryn Shander's officially a Canadian village.
Better write to Wizards of the Coast. Someone pinned it in.
And as we're traveling through the main channel, it is a miserably cold, barren, like it's kind of got that frontier vibe with everything made out of timbers. There's a lot of barrel fires here, like a lot of barrel fires. Lots of campfires out places with people huddled up with what looks like burlap sacks.
They're all dobbies.
They're all dobbies, but it's like you can smell. It smells like there's brown gravy on everything here. It smells delicious. And we continue to coast our way up. I'm gonna like flavor it like Montreal. There's like a lot of there's grayness to the city, but you can tell they've used that artwork around them to paint these like really cool murals and graffiti on things around it to brighten things up, to take it away from that drab and dreary feel. So there's just a lot of cool artwork as we transcend. It's really got a cool vibe to it as you go through. Anybody want to pause?
All the bards are only playing Drake. It's only Drake. Sorry, guys.
It's Draco.
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 Salinas Dejan.
Salinas Dijon. She's the mustard queen. If you guys want to pause and kind of look around before we get to the city center, if you want to look at anything in particular as we're yak coasting.
I'm gonna. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I want to ask one of the guards where their free healthcare is, so I can take Emery to the nearest, fix him up shop, get him all healed up.
Fix him up
Is he a
shop.
car?
Well, he fucking transforms in front of us. So I'm assuming he's got some
Now
tech.
that you mention it,
Secretly a
I still am. I'm still not feeling 100%. I'm gonna cough a little more blood up right on 0.
My name is David Duchovny, you asshole.
Sorry, I'm not speaking as Emery right now.
The Cockney.
Duchovny. Lord of the Files.
I'm so sorry, Duchovny. I think I've punctured something.
And the guard leans up over. Oh yeah, you go over there to the Kelvin's Comfort. It's a popular inn in town. He'll get you all fixed up over there. Yeah, your friend kind of looks like shit, Yeah, and it's this one. It's another. This one's this is a tall, skinny half elf, and you're like, why does everybody sound the same in this fucking town?
I'll turn to the half elf. I'll be like, oh no, he normally looks like that. Oh, you mean, yeah, we do need to get him fixed up. I thought you meant, never mind.
I hiss like a possum again.
Oh yeah. You're quite a feisty little lizard there. Yeah, welcome to Bryn Shander. Yeah.
As we ride by these guys, I'm gonna like kind of turn to Arnor and look at him and be like, for a security guard, that guy knew a lot of information.
Oh yeah.
Beam the signal back up to the satellite.
Pralines and dick.
Benjamin is no one's friend.
Oh man, let's see if I got some music for this place.
I have to switch over from all your Neon Regime music.
Well, I had to hop into this campaign. I don't think I actually have it like what I really want loaded in.
Oh, no.
I have all this bizarre music.
Just play "Oh Canada."
Canada. Canadian.
All right. As we kind of crest forward into the marketplace, we find a very vibrant trade center, goods and services, multiple fires going on. This is where we will start our adventure. We will drink mulled wine, toast to Odin. And I regally hop off my yak and tie it up to a post and been descending into the market like I know exactly where I'm going.
Can I make a sleight of hand check to see if I can use like the reins or something to trip him up when he's trying to hop down all regal-like?
You're not close to me, but you can certainly try.
I'll look back
Roll
at him
with
and go,
disadvantage.
oh, hey, gay.
Roll
Gay
disadvantage.
loonies?
Dang it!
Well, out of loonies.
I've
Well,
only.
it was gonna be a 29.
I
but now
only
it's
have gold.
22.
That's a 22. Yeah, you try. You try desperately, but you can't stop this regal. I spin right off that bitch. Ah. Oh, not here! Your witch powers are powerless against me. Did you choose a name yet?
Nobody. Oh!
I
no.
did ask you. You just didn't.
I
really.
never. I
Natalie
You
never
just
Right.
never responded.
You just went for the pickle.
You-
I got distracted by your pickle. I'm sorry.
Everyone does.
uh,
Did you give that back to me, by the way? Or are you still hanging on to that?
I still have it.
and I look
luck,
back.
buddy.
I said, "You can't stop my regal today, Araignée." It's like,
Oh, what? That sounds very foreign. Perhaps I enjoy that.
Oh, oui, monsieur.
Oh,
Be our
Wait,
guest.
is this the Canadian side of town? This is the Quebec side of town?
We've crossed the. There's a red center line
Yeah.
that cuts the town in half.
we just went from BC to Quebecois. Let's- With the you can actually look up and see that there's a wooden sign that reads Horton's Way. That's actually the road that we're on, leading in the middle of town. The road paved by Timmy Hortons.
The town that Horton built. On the sign in the background.
The cobblestones are donut shaped.
Yeah. Hey,
like-
hey, all the lore that you wrote about Wizards of the Coast, about Bryn Shander,
God.
fuck you. It's our Canadian village now.
This is the town that Horton built.
Shit all over your storytelling.
Dude, we're way better at it anyway.
Oh, that's the best part, because you can make everything your own. That's what D&D's about. And I begin to make my way up to a familiar vendor that I've seen before. A small little halfling that has several kettles out, spinning them around with a ladle. Oh my god! He's dipping in. Hello. Good to see you.
Oh God, is his name Neffel?
No, my name's Neil. My name's Neil. And he's just spinning these cauldrons back and forth. Yes, Neil. I would like 4 mulled wines, please. And I actually reached down. I'm like, oh fuck! Did I bring my fucking medieval fucking pouch with me? Like, oh god damn it!
I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you reaching for that and put a hand on your arm and say, "No, friend, this one's on me."
Oh, well, thank you, Emery.
And then I'll pay the whatever
And
it
it's-
is,
it's
the
just-
iron price.
It's shit's cheap up here, man. It's only like 20 copper, so it's like literally you can dig that out of your prison wallet and pay for this. It's
Rob, I'm gonna pay attention to where he reaches and puts money back in his pocket.
You have
Yeah.
foreign money though. It's not gonna mean anything.
No, that's
Nope.
not true.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna rule that you guys do have some coin from the other plane. Like, I got everybody else's shit prepared, but I left my fucking medieval backpack. So you guys all have like 50 gold on you, but I don't have shit. I forgot my own.
You guys
I'm
have
still paying
50
attention
gold.
to
You're
where
fucking
he
rich.
gets his-
I'm gonna.
Where he's getting his money from.
I'm gonna take that out from inside the tunic. I'm gonna reach up under the tunic. It's like it's gonna be in there. Just like hanging. It's gonna be under like on the belt, kind of like tied to the belt, but the tunic's gonna over or the pants, but the tunic's gonna kind of over cover the pants on the front. You know. And I'm gonna pay the coppers and pass out the wine, I guess.
Perfect.
Thank you, Emery. I am really appreciative to that. Could use a drink after all this.
And I'm gonna take my cup and feeling kind of in the moment and emboldened by all of Arnor's big regal talk. And I'm gonna it's just constant. I'm gonna toast to the group and say thank you, friends, for saving my life, and here's to new friendships and hopefully to look down and kind of a little somber into new beginnings.
The new beginnings.
New beginnings.
Clink.
Clink.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna drink an unhealthy amount of wine in one sip.
And it's fucking delicious, man. It is awesome, and it's warming. It is the chicken soup of Bryn Shander. You get a nice pleasant buzz. It's not overspiced. It wasn't left in the crock pot for too long. It's literally the perfect mulled wine.
Chicken soup for the Nordic soul.
So true. Oh, and I just kind of stretch my shoulders out. It is good to be back. And Neil kind of looks back. He's like, just kind of Gwildor. Is there anything that you guys would particularly like to look at? We're in this market square at the moment.
I'm gonna look for a shop.
I'm still looking for that health place, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess I got to help him. I'm gonna help him go to that place, and I'll look for a shop.
Well, look for a shop. Look around the market first, then we'll go to Kelvin's Comfort. We'll tidy him up.
Okay.
Before I fucking split the party in this fucking side episode too.
You're gonna have to have Wednesday nights to clean up this fucking mess.
Shit.
Everyone's in the wrong campaign.
We're just all over everywhere.
Oh, that's my personal hell right there. I crossed the stream, Z-Gun. Oh, shit. All right. So, what are you particularly looking for, Zero? And if you want to look for something, let me know.
I'm looking for like a oddity, like thrift store kind of thing. I'm looking for something like that secondhand shop.
And it doesn't take you long because we're in an outdoor market, so there's plenty of weird shit. And you look up and you can actually see what looks like a fur trader's kind of like shit shack. It's kind of wooden, and you can see that there's coonskin caps adorned on either side, and there's some really odd rudimentary carvings of wizards, and there's actually just a pile of different like minerals and like fool's gold and galena. Yes,
I'll walk up and go, oh, hey, how you now?
Oh, hey, nice to meet you. And it's a big bearded individual. It's literally the guy from the GIF that zooms in that's wearing a sweater. It's literally him. It's Bob Vila, and he's got very, very fringe covered leathers, and he's currently wearing a coonskin cap. Well, welcome to the Silver Dollar Trading Post, eh?
Oh, right on.
And you look up and there's actually there's a place for you to get your picture on a metal tin, and it's like everybody it's everybody wearing very fringe trading leathers too, and like taking a pictures like with like a large like Kodiak bear like down behind. It's totally Silver Dollar. This is my Silver Dollar City experience in youth inside of a trader tent.
So, what's your most primo item, eh? Like top shelf.
Top shelf, yeah. I got this Kodiak hat over here. Look at this, man. This is special. Killed this beer far up north, man. And, oh my god!
Oh, right on! Right on!
And he points. He dab points up to this large, what looks like bearskin rug, but like it comes over. You can see it's like the top of this like sweet fucking hat.
Oh, how many loonies is that worth?
Oh, loonies! I don't know what you're talking about, but that'll cost you at least like 10 or 12 gold over here, eh? That thing is life.
Oh, okay, yeah, right on.
Yeah, that's a good looking
I'll take
hat
that.
up there.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey Jimmy, you can go shuffle up there and take that down. It'd be great. Oh yeah, I'll get that for you, Earl.
What's your favorite item here?
Oh, you just bought it. I really attached to that thing. And yeah, that bear almost scraped the nuts off the side of my face. You know. Eh?
Oh, sorry. Oh, so sorry. Just, what's your second favorite item?
I'm gonna lean over. Why are you talking like that?
Shut your fucking mouth, eh?
Yeah, that's a good.
I always talk like this.
I don't know how it's gonna fit on you, the little lizard guy, you know. But if you, it'll help you if you're getting cold, you know. You gotta drink enough wine up here.
Oh, yeah. Well, cold-blooded, eh? Yeah, well, right on. I put it on.
Yeah, you're currently a kobold with a giant Kodiak bear hat. Everything is oversized. You're like the little brother that's been given all the hand-me-downs.
I like it. What's these carvings, eh?
Oh yeah, it looks good on you. Yeah. Looks over and it's just like it's just a carving. It looks like a shitty Gandalf. It looks like a knockoff Gandalf that's carved. There's actually a small little crystal, like half crystal ball that has a scorpion contained inside of it in resin.
What's this here?
Oh yeah, it's just a scorpion I found. I poured a bunch of resin on it. Thought it looked really cool, you know? You can put that up on your nightstand and be like, oh yeah, I went to the Silver Dollar Trading Post. Look at there. Yeah. And
would you look at that?
Yeah, we got
look at that.
Got a handful of cool minerals over here too. Yeah, they're not worth a whole lot, but man, they look nice. Look shiny. Looks over and it's
right on.
He's got some hand carved keychains actually that have
It's my name on it.
He's got several names carved into little pieces of wood. Oh yeah, hey, what's your name, little guy? You see if you got you over there. What's your name?
Duchovna, or whatever the fuck we said. I don't remember.
What's your first name?
Yeah.
Oh, fresh out of Duchovny's, you know?
Davy.
Davy. Yeah, we got Davy over here. Oh, yeah. Hey, Jimmy, get that down for him. And
Give me an emery. You got an emery too?
Oh, yeah, we got an emery. Yeah. Get that one down for him too,
right
Jimmy.
On.
Jimmy's like using this ladder to go back and forth and pull random shit that's hanging down from this rudimentary wooden fucking trading post. Oh, man, this is great. It's nice to meet you guys.
Oh, yeah, how much I owe you?
Oh, yeah. We'll throw this one in. Say 3 gold for the keychains, and if you want that little wizard over there, I'll throw him in for 2.
Oh, right on. That's a steal. Oh, Amber, here you go. Here, I'll flick it to him. I'll lay the gold down.
I'm gonna catch it. And I'm actually gonna stare at it, and no one's ever given me a gift before.
Oh, right on.
Oh.
Thank you.
And I'll hug his. I'll give him a little leg hug, and then I'll lay the gold down. I'll go.
And I'm gonna attach that to that belt around the outside of my tunic that kind of holds up my gut. Just attach that little emery keychain on the belt.
Your dad bod?
Yeah.
I'll How big is Emery? Is Emery like is he like the mountain or something? Or is he just
No,
like a
he's,
normal sized dude?
he's like a normal sized dude. He's not super huge, just like a human looking.
I'll like have him like dip down so I can whisper. I go, that was for our ride together. And then
and I'm gonna give him a knowing look, like a.
And then I'll go, oh, let's get you fixed up, all right. Oh, let's get some maple in your veins, yeah.
Oh.
That sounds wonderful.
While they were doing that, I have found a shop that sells jewelry and shiny things, and I'm just like looking at everything, just like eyes big as saucers and like glinting. Just looking at everything shiny.
Awesome. Is there anything in particular that you see that you might want?
I see a little collar actually that has a dangly. It's not any kind of like fancy stone or anything, but it dangles, and I think it would make a perfect collar for my cat back home.
Oh, it's adorable. It's a rather old woman, and she got that babushka kind of look, like the and she holds it up and she goes, "Try it. Look at it, child. Is it something might suit your fancy?"
Oh, it's beautiful. How much is it?
15 silver.
Oh, just 15 silver? Why,
It's
thank
15.
you. I would love to have that.
And she goes back and pilfers, and you give her 15 silver. Thank you. She kind of gets back. She's propped up, kind of several like purplish and white patterned scarves, and she's kind of propped up on a little walking stick, and just kind of held up in her position. She's got a little fire going back behind her, and then like all old people at a shop, she starts to talk about a conversation about her. You should really see my grandkids. I'm sure proud of them. And you start to get what was nice, quick, easy purchase descends into a long conversation of nonsense that you know nothing about.
Yumi actually doesn't look too upset because it's been a while since she's had a grandma and a family, and she's not too upset by it. She's
and you look just like her, and descends into this whimsical nonsense conversation. And when she was your age and she went off to college down south where it's a lot warmer. You're
just nodding and smiling and nodding.
You go down memory lane with the old shopkeeper.
I put the cat collar, since it's small enough, I can put it on my wrist.
It looks adorable on you. We see
Made
her
with care, I can tell.
We can see her descending off into the madness of a conversation with the elderly, being so sweet to her.
Where they start talking about one thing and then add in, oh, but it was because of this, and go off on another tangent, and then like that tangent turns into another tangent.
And when I was 18, I ran off and I got a little willy-nilly down south where it was much warmer.
Well, willy-nilly.
In my younger age. And about
That's
that.
how I got the dragon pox.
The first time that I had to go to the free clinic, and she goes, you shouldn't lay down with so many strange people. I've made some mistakes in my life, dear girl.
It's a total beer fest moment here.
Oh, God. And she actually produces a meat stick. He goes, and I have a little dried sausage here, you know. You're always a little bit better with a little sausage in you. And she
I
offers.
totally agree.
She warms it up with her hand first.
Totally
Slap that sausage warm.
It's pretty cold up here, so let me get this sausage warm. And she pulls it back and forth like it's a balloon. Gets this thing ready for you.
Gentle, Grandma, gentle.
She says,
Give it the old dick twist, eh?
Oh, nope. I can't look at that. I can't watch that thing 'cause it hurts me.
And she offers you the hand-warmed sausage.
I'll give it a little sniff, and then I'll go ahead and eat it. And I'll say, it's always better a little bit warm.
Oh, Game of Thrones crossover gif right there. Oh my God, those are good. And it's delicious.
Jesus.
It's actually it's a jalapeno cheese. It's fantastic. It's the best kind of meat stick. And about that time, I kind of creep up on you. Hey, Yumi, when you get done with that street meat, we gotta take homeboy over here to the clinic.
This is what I do then.
Is this what you do? Jesus Christ!
And I turn around.
Hey, this is so much, girl. For the meat, I put it right here. It's so good. I gotta go.
Somewhere in another universe, there's a ranger that just kind of hunches over a little bit.
Oh God!
He's sleeping on that airship and has this strange, fantastical dream.
I'm gonna swap out my battery.
Oh my God.
Oh man. I'm gonna assume on our way there, I'm picking up any maple leaf I see and like trying to slap it in some maple syrup, trying to makeshift bandages onto Emery, thinking this is how it works.
All right, I'm back, baby, I'm back. And Arnor kind of spins off of your sausage-filled mouth look, shaking his head. And he smiles because the medieval plains are really just his fucking playground. Like, he just absolutely loves going and fucking with these people so much. Like, he is totally egotistical. Just like he is a god among these men. This is an anthill for all he's concerned. Like,
wait, he's Cart Kid?
you non-flying beings, you land dwellers.
Oh, he makes his way back to the rest of the group. All right, I think it's time to find Kevin's comfort, shall we?
I'll lead the way. You see me marching with this oversized fucking bear head on, and I
love
pompous
your
as
kobold.
fuck.
On the ground.
I love your little
Pompous
paladin
as
coat.
fuck.
And like the back of the bear skin is like dragging on the ground. God, I want the fan art of your proud little kobold. Makes my day.
So cute.
Allons-y, friends.
Give me a survival check to see what direction you're even going in.
Oh.
You got to.
Just wandering off somewhere.
It's a 15.
15 out of the good graces. You somehow pick the right direction to go.
It's the bear skin.
It says navigational properties.
Magnet North.
We actually coast a little further up beyond the markets, and we can see the outcropping of a large log cabin building that has Kelvin's Comfort wrote above up top. And there's people kind of going in and out, and there's several large fires out on front, and you can see that there's these rather like ornate timber rocking chairs everywhere up in the front, and people.
Can I get hash brown casserole, please? Jesus.
And, there's the demographic is it's slightly older as you make your front way into the door, and there's a good old fashioned country store when you walk in, and there's a couple of couples haggling over rock candy in the corner.
Rock candy.
And
I'll walk up to whoever the thing. I go, oh, How are you now? We got a dirty Dan over here who got all busted up, and we need to get him fixed, eh?
This little kobold.
Quite have a tussle, eh?
Give me a performance check to see how you're maintaining this new accent in a strange land.
That is a unnatural 20.
Oh my god!
17
my
plus 3.
goodness.
It's just it's just perfect. It's just perfect as you continue to.
I spend my Tuesdays and Thursdays with Canadians and Serena, so it's pretty awesome.
Oh my god! It's a chicken leg.
Why would you ever make that to a gift?
Why
No.
would you not? It's glorious.
I'm sorry. What
Those DJs from up north.
what was the? What were you asking again in crack?
Cracker Barrel.
Damn it! In Kelvin's comfort.
I was asking where we get this dirty Dan, as I called him, fixed up. I got a tussle with some DJs from up north, and a couple Canadian gooses came in there, saved him. But
Oh yeah. He leans down. It's another dude that surprisingly looks just like Al Borland. It's shocking. Full. it's where the haircut just doesn't seem to change between going into its full beard.
Jeez.
It looks down. And he's wearing some red flannels tucked into some nice fringy leather pants. He's like, oh yeah, we take him upstairs, get him up there in the old hot springs bath, get him all cleaned up, you know. And you're starting to realize this is kind of like a medieval truck stop.
Oh, a little rubber dub and some grub, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Having some grub.
Oh, is Robert?
Oh, hey, Emery. Oh, hey, they're gonna get you all fixed up, eh?
Okay.
Oh, right on.
It's
Yeah.
a man that
Sounds
looks
perfect.
like Robert Kraft for the second time. A man who looks like Robert Kraft descends from upstairs. No, doesn't
Did,
happen. He's not making his way in his
use-
campaign twice.
Could use some new clothes, I think, as well, as my tunic's kind of ripped up from that fall from a cloud.
Oh, we need
That's what serious cloud damage, yeah.
a fucking montage. Unfortunately, I don't have any medieval montage music in this.
Gonna need a montage.
Game of Thrones theme song is pretty. Dun, 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 dun.
Wiener, wiener, wiener,
Wiener, floppy wiener, floppy wiener. As you make your way upstairs, it's a montage of you like medieval bathing and taking a hot springs bath.
Yeah, and I got the soap, and it's like, you know, I'm like blowing the bubbles away, and it's like on my head, and like, you know, playing with the rubber ducks and stuff. It's all that. Scrubbing with the
Well, how
giant
much-
loofah.
How much the rubber tub with grub? How much that cost? Eh?
The rubbing tub and grub is going to cost us 5 gold for the
Oh,
tub.
I got it. Don't you worry about it. Oh, not
So-
a thing.
you go ahead and you pay Al Borland, and
I'm
You-
the shampoo.
you see
Conditioner is better.
Emery begin to walk down the steps back into the main lodge, and you can see he is in full Canadian tuxedo, sheepskin lined
He's a Dan.
denim jacket that goes down to his denim jeans with his new Western cowboy boots tucked in with a massive belt buckle that has like a giant feral beaver on the front.
Oh, would you look at that? He's looking like a gentleman Trudeau there. Oh, right, sharpish. Oh, right on.
It's and I'm gonna kind of like, you know, it's a little snug because it's dad bod, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of gonna feel it out, like,
Which is
and
the
I'm like,
perfect fit.
I'm like looking around, and I'm just kind of looking at myself, and I'm like, I don't know that it's my first choice, but
Oh,
When-
don't
when
you
in-
worry about it. You look great.
You see a
you
sassy
sure?
looking
It just doesn't
lady
make me
in
look
the
fat. I'm
corner,
gonna turn to the side a
plumper,
little
you know,
bit.
kind of like giving you the eye down. Be like, ooh.
No, hey, no, the clothes don't make you look fat. You're just fat, but it's all right. We still love you.
So I'm gonna kind of, okay, feeling confident that everyone has said that I look cool. I'm gonna kind of snap the jacket, you know, and kind of just, you know, walk out, kind of hands in the jean pockets.
Nice. And Al looks back at the rest of the group. Hey, it's about time for some of that grub. Here, let me take you over. And you guys descend back into the main dining room, and it's like giant, like redwood oak trees for tables that's carved. You can see all these, the rings of these great trees that are propped up by stumps, and there's little tucked in corner booths, and everybody seems like they're playing some game with a little triangle and small pins up at the top.
The ignoramus or whatever.
That's so good.
Dumb and Dumber outfit.
I didn't even think it's totally. You can totally reel in some little like southwestern patterns into that.
Yeah, there's that flannel, that southwestern flannel to it.
Obnoxious fucking feathers in your cowboy hats.
You had 2 pairs of gloves the entire time. Yeah, it's the Rockies.
Oh shit! And we make our way, and we get seated at the table. Sit down. Oh, man, I sure do love Swindale. This is how you treat a king.
And I'm gonna sit down at the table as well and kind of put my arms on the table, and the tassels on the arms of the jacket are gonna kind of just lay on the table.
I'll flag a waitress down. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, so sorry. Excuse me, sorry.
And you get the attention of a girl in her early 30s. Hair's currently tied back. She's got a leather apron on. Looks like she's multitasking about 17 different things in a row. And she looks down and goes, "My name is Belinda, but you can call me Beldora."
Oh, that's way totally different names, but okay, Belinda Beldora.
Yeah, Belinda Beldora. You can just call me Beldora. She goes, "I'll get with you here in a minute. We're gonna get some coffee over. Just give me a second." And,
okay, thanks. Oh, sorry.
And she runs off to go fetch a aluminum kettle, and comes back to the table. When she turns off and turns around and goes in the opposite direction, Zero, Yumiko, I need you guys to roll a perception check.
I'm so good at those, Rob. So good at them.
Oof.
What'd you get?
Go ahead,
Oh.
Serena.
A 9?
Oh, a 6.
Oh, you actually did worse than me. That's surprising.
Yep.
We're too enamored. I'm enamored by the rock candy because I've already acquired some.
Oh yeah, you got like a huge, it looks like a giant chunk of amethyst. Well, luckily, Jeb rolls high, gets an 18.
It's probably good that Jeb noticed because none of us are going to.
And when she turns and walks back, Jeb can see her tucking in what looks like a rather large necklace with a stone encased in the metal. A rather large stone. Just kind of leans back a little bit. Big shit-eating grin on his face. Oh, I believe this will be the best breakfast in a long time. And he kind of slides over to the side and kind of puts 2 fingers up on top of his head, and he sends a message to Zero and Yumiko. Waitress has got a fucking stone, man. The waitress has got a fucking stone. We're in. Let's fucking eat and get the fuck out of here.
Not realizing, Zeros goes, "Oh, right on." Just out loud randomly.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, right on. We get
Oh, right on. Hey. Oh, right on. Uh-oh.
It's all good.
There it is.
Yeah, so
Where he blinks out of existence.
and for the sake of brevity, waitress comes back. Belindor does, and she looks at the rest of the group, and she wants to listen to see. Oh, what would you what all would you like? What would you like this morning?
Is it morning? I have realized I have no idea what time it is.
Yeah, it's morning now because I said it.
Oh, we'll take a half a slab of bacon, and then some maple syrup, and some poutine, and some eggs, and some orange juice, and a round of lemon drops, and
Lemon drop.
And
And Emery's gonna perk up.
Lemon drop?
yeah, it's where do we come from? Lemon drops are a sign of friendship.
oh, right on.
And an offering that you would make when one would not want to see any more bloodshed today. A lemon drop would be a perfect way.
Oh,
To seal
okay,
that fact.
Belindor, just go ahead and let's just get you one too, eh? Oh yeah,
Oh,
friends
I can-
forever.
Yeah.
Just like the Zack Attack said, friends forever.
Belindor. God damn it, I can't even say her fucking name. Belindora. I can't take that on the job right now, but I'll be right back with all that poutine and get you started with some maple syrup tutors.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love the tutors. Oh,
we're gonna take tutor shots of distilled maple syrup hooch.
Nice.
It's slowly.
Rob, can I make a perception check to see if she has a ring on her finger? If she is a taken lady that I can tell?
Oh, don't you worry
yeah.
about her laying down the
Go ahead and roll.
laying down the charm, eh? That's a kobold. She likes
That's
to
not
swing
too
with
bad
it.
for me. That's 14.
No, there's no ring. There's no ring on her finger.
I lean over to Emery then, and I'm like, she looks awful cute there.
I'm gonna lean over and I'm gonna look at her, and then I'm gonna side eye. I'm gonna side eye Duckney. It's not really my type.
Oh, don't you worry, Natalie and Bruya. I'm laying on the charm thick. I can tell she likes it weird.
And I kind of frown because I was hoping that if we could get her alone, maybe get that crystal, but I don't have much faith in Zero's abilities, so I'm just kind of like,
Oh, don't fret. It's okay. Listen to my voice. Authentic as shit.
just sigh.
All right. Anybody else doing anything at the table?
I'm still examining this jacket, like playing with the tassels and feeling the inside of the liner and kind of growing to like it a little bit. The jeans are a little snug though. The Wranglers are, they're feeling a little snug. But other than that, I'm feeling it out. Just kind of nice material.
It's real revealing, but I think the ladies will like it. Or the men. Oh, yeah.
Give me another performance check.
So bad.
It's a 17.
17. Somehow you're able to maintain this shitty accent as a small kobold. It must be the bearskin hat that you're still wearing on the inside.
Yeah,
Sitting
not
at
only
this
does it
fucking
have
dinner
Every once in a while,
table.
you see the
properties.
the nose of it kind of sniff, like it's sniffing around. Just knows where to go.
And at this point, the table begins to fill up with food as food runners keep pulling out this giant feast of poutine and maple syrup tutors and just a giant pile of bacon, never-ending bacon.
God, yes. I'm so hungry.
I'll when Belindora gets back, I'll go, oh hey, so where would a lady like you find herself on a night like tonight where we can share a lemon drop and be friends?
Oh, I'm working a double today. It's not gonna happen. And
Oh, that's a shame. Oh no. we could just wait. We got nothing going on, eh?
Give me another performance check.
Ooh, that is a 14.
It's slowly starting to melt away at this point. You may have pushed it to its extent.
I'll just say, well, if you have time tonight, we'll be around. Lemon drops abound.
It shakes and goes, I actually kicked the shit out of Zero's leg. And put my head up here, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up! And send
I
that
just
to
want to
your
roll a
head.
persuasion check, because I'm plus fucking 6 in persuasion. That's why I keep talking.
But you gotta, you're talking in an accent you can't pull off.
He just wants you to stop talking in that accent.
I've been pulling it off flawlessly until the last one.
I just thought he was Canadian this whole time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know.
He's like, come on, man, I'm gonna be authentic, dude.
And then I'll grab some bacon, I'll eat it, and I go,
It's like tearing into it. Wow. He's like, be cool, man. Just be cool. He's like, we're probably gonna have to smash and grab this thing, man. Like, it's not gonna go easy. Like, he goes, "Oh, good."
I kind of roll my eyes at the two of them, and I look over to the lady. I'm like, does she have her hands full right now?
She's actually not there. She's been running and going back and forth, trying to fetch food for everyone in this joint.
And I'm actually like, you guys are, I guess, if you're mind speaking, I'm starting to notice a little bit of an awkwardness to the table when no one's talking out loud. I'm like, tell me about yourselves. Where did you come from? How did you come to find me on that mountain? I don't feel like I know anything about you.
Let's all roll a performance check.
Why performance, Rob? Why performance?
Cause we're doing a shitty job of hiding our middle conversation.
I rolled an 18.
18? You're locked in. You're locked in, man. You're pulling this off flawlessly and only talking back when you're stuffing your mouth with poutine. And we're over here. Me and Yumi are just stumbling through it. Yeah.
Oh, Amber, yeah, I'm from, they call me Lord of the Files because that's where I'm from. The deep files underneath the mountains, you know. Me and my clan.
Give a
Not
deception
familiar
check.
with the files.
Yeah, it's an area. It's a real hip place. You may not have heard about it yet.
It seems kind of like bullshit to me.
How do you know? You've never heard of it.
Zero, give a deception check, right? Give an insight check.
As someone who, disguises themselves for a living. Oh, that's bad. 12.
17.
Ah.
Yeah, man. It's just, you never heard of it, but it sounds like he speaks the truth.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna kind of let that pass since I'm excited to have this new friend that I feel like I've had who gave me a gift and.
Right, yeah, but you kind of look at the gift horse in the mouth, ain't you there?
Yeah, well,
Call on bullshit on things that we pick you up and we rescue you. Then I pay for you to have a rub-a-dub and a grub. And
you're right.
Going,
I apologize. I'm not. I told you, I'm not very well versed in this friendship thing.
Here, and I open up my arms and I go, come on, give Papa a hug. Come on.
And I'm gonna hug him. But a
You're-
little too long, a little longer than he wants though.
You're no way anyone ever identify you as Papa.
Oh, you never know.
Shakes his head. He's like, oh, fuck my life. Mutters his head. About that time, you see Belladora come back out, and she's just finished off dropping off just a whole hoddle of fried chicken at another table.
So I'm gonna say, Belladora, just come over here, dear. You you have a little bit of a hair issue going on. Let me fix that for you real quick.
Oh, thank you, honey. Comes over and
so I'm gonna lean up to fix her hair and slip a hand down to take her necklace.
I will. If I see her doing this, I'm gonna like fall off. I'm gonna lose balance and fall off the thing.
Going right for it
as a distraction.
Oh, all right. That's a roll with advantage on that sleight of hand.
Oh help! Oh no! Oh, would you look at that?
Thanks for the advantage, because I needed it.
Oh.
The first roll was a 5, which I mean is still a 15, but the second roll was a 19, so that's a 29, Rob.
Let's go. All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna roll. I'm still gonna roll on this. All right. Oh man, I need some good tension music on this bad boy. Oh yeah. All right.
Would you roll against Serena?
Is in slow motion. You guys make your deception as you're slowly fixing her hair to give a little bit of a sensation. You reach in and you can feel the boob sweat of working in a Cracker Barrel.
Reaching in her boobs, Rob. I'm unclasping the necklace.
She cups the boob.
You're gonna have to. It's where it is. It's down her shirt, man. So you gotta.
The clasp is in her shirt. Clasps are always on the back.
You can unclasp, but you're still gonna get a boob sweat crystal. Don't ruin.
I'll get a damn boob sweat crystal.
Don't you fuck with my RP.
Don't you take that away from him.
Don't you put boob sweat on me, Rob.
Oh, I am.
You've been waiting weeks to work this in.
You know how many times at the gas station I worked at, I had to receive dollar bills that was kept under breasts.
The dirty D mark.
The dirty D mark.
D mark.
You're gonna get this. This is payback for my life experience.
Well, if that's the breast you can come up with.
Can we get a ban on Serena, please?
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and just remove her from the video right now. I'm just gonna take her.
It's not my fault, guys.
Man. Did you say tits not my fault?
Oh,
I did.
If I had this,
can we get him?
if I had this shit properly labeled, I would fucking zap you out of here right now. But I don't.
What the fuck? How would they make a necklace like that?
And as you unclasp the back of that necklace and pull it back around, you can feel the moisture on your hands. It makes you grimace, and you can see out of the corner of your eye, dirty old man just eating his eggs and his toast. It's the kind of guy that shows up early and talks about politics that nobody ever wants to hear. He's kind of got a shitty receding hairline. You know, he's probably been sitting there and drinking coffee for hours. Just
50 cents.
Just waiting to bitch at somebody about how he doesn't think that they should be offering free health care here at Kelvin's Comfort. It's a Republican Bernie Sanders. Oh my God. He sits there just grumbling to himself as he kind of peers over with a little bit of eye, just kind of looking over at you. Goes back to eating his eggs and toast.
As she gets up to do this, do I notice her trying to steal this, or do I look at Duckney?
What's your passive perception?
11.
11. Now you look at, definitely going to look at Duckney as he falls back.
Oh, no. I'm gonna try to catch him.
Look, all right. He goes to try to catch you as you fall back. You currently have the crystal in your hands, Yumi.
All right, I'm gonna slip it down my sleeve.
You have successfully procured that bad boy.
Nice.
And she goes, "Oh, thank you." And you got her hair fixed up.
Oh, be like, you look gorgeous today. Thanks so much for giving us food.
Yeah, I'm starting to I'm stoked. So now I'm piling on the fucking poutine. Like, this is fucking great. I'm just going to town. Like, I didn't have an appetite until we could get that boob sweaty crystal.
I'm hitting the lemon drops. They're on the table now.
Hitting those lemon drops hard.
I'm kind of connoisseuring them. I'm the quality, the color, the smell. Yeah, I'm gonna drink it, and I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm judging it.
It's not a 1-to-1. It's not a whole lemon.
It was free, so I'm gonna.
What can you do?
And gonna look over. I'm like, think I'm gonna go out for a smoke break. Yeah, little smoke after a pancake. Yeah. If anybody wants to join me, I'll be out front over by the rocking chairs. Arnor kind of shuffles and scoots out of the booth.
Seeing him get up as well, I'll get the fairly poorly hidden hint and be like, I could use some fresh air as well.
Oh, well, it looks like just me and you, Emery. Oh,
How long do you think they're gonna be?
They're chain smokers, so probably at least a half an hour.
I guess it's more food for us then. I'm hungry.
Here,
Falling from the sky will do that to you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have another lemon drop.
And I'll flag down the waitress to order more lemon drops. Like, oh, drink up.
So, at his insistence,
you deserve it.
He's my new friend, and I'm gonna be excited about building this relationship here. So I'm gonna
I'm so
keep
sad
imbibing.
about this.
Keep imbibing.
You guys are just pounding lemon drops back at the table.
We're building Emery up so much.
Oh,
I'm him a good friend.
I'm 100% not pounding lemon drops. I just keep handing them to Embry.
Okay.
I'm assuming he just keeps drinking them.
But I am. I continue to drink them.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and
I'm gonna go check on him real quick. Hold on 1 second.
Go ahead and refresh yourself with into the Neon Regimes game.
And if we're hauling ass, we didn't pay for the dinner. So
No, we prepaid. We have already.
prepaid.
Oh, we prepaid.
Yeah, we-
I
Damn,
thought
I wanted
you
to
were
leave him with
sifting
the
me with the
tab.
bill here.
You were
was.
gonna leave him with the tab even? I feel bad enough
100%.
that we made friends with him and now we're just gonna leave him.
No.
You're talking about a homeless kid. I'm not trying to pay for anybody.
And let's see here,
You
0.
bought a stupid hat.
Give me a perception
Damn
check.
right, it's for me.
Me?
No, 0.
Oh,
You can
thank
roll
God.
one too. You can roll one too.
I would really rather not. Unless I can roll again.
11.
11. No, you don't see it. Jeb kind of looks over the shoulder, and he can see that the old man across the way has gotten up and is following us out. And I kind of roll my shoulder over to Yumi, and like, we're gonna have to skip those rocking chairs. So you need to go over here to the side of the building. And we make our
I'll
way
stealth.
over to the side.
Do I see that guy following us?
You did. Which way have you started to make your way outside, Zero?
Hold on, my sound keeps cutting out.
He said he was gonna come check on us.
Yeah, he told me he was gonna
Alright,
go
good.
check on him after he's plied me with a lot of lemon drops.
Roll a Constitution check, Emery.
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
Those lemon drops will get you.
So if I'm gonna go check on him. I'm like, yeah, sounds good. And I'm gonna another lemon drop. It's like really not paying attention anymore. I'm just like into the booze,
Hell yeah.
eating the food.
Eating bacon and booze, pretty good time.
Always remember the keychain. Always remember the keychain.
As we roll up to the
I think I hear as he walks by.
to the outside of the building. Right now, we tuck around near the side. There's no one actually next to us, and me and Yumi kind of fold our backs up against the Kelvin's Comfort Cracker Barrel, and just kind of wait.
I rolled a 25 for stealth, Rob.
Perfect. You're right on the end. Zero, you can actually see that old man walking with authority.
I'll tug on his. Does it look like he's going like towards everybody? Like, do I know that? Like, do I have that sense, or is it like?
Yeah, and you're sneaking up behind him, so he's just about to turn the corner around to where we're tucked back up.
I tap him on the shoulder, and I do like this right here to give down to my level, and I go. I'll try to put on my scariest like kobold voice. I would flee, and I'll cast command and tell him to flee.
Hey,
Snap!
all right.
He had wisdom 14.
Oh, fuck.
Then I like bare my teeth.
It's fucking 18.
Shit!
Oh my
That
god.
old man has seen,
He's
some
seen
shit,
some
apparently.
shit. And
And you're like
Turns
3
around.
foot tall, so.
and I could see what you're doing around here. And if it weren't for all this town making it acceptable for these freeloaders here, we wouldn't have this shit and scum on us. And I pay my taxes. God damn it! I pay my taxes.
I'll do it again. I'll
And
say, "Fuck, run!" Go.
as you're
command again.
as you're about to cast command, at the same time, I grab the old man by the collar, and I spin him around, and I slap the shit out of him. Just slap the spit right out of his mouth, and Jeb actually spits on him and kicks one of his knees out.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll that wisdom saving throw. He doesn't succeed. He
Well, now I
goes-
can't run because you broke his fucking leg.
he gets up and he goes, "Hey man, get the fuck out of here, old man." Jeff's a piece of shit.
Yeah, eat a dick. And I toddle my way out of there.
Flicks him off, old man. Hey, let's go. We got breakfast. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Do I notice the commotion that's going on?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Just wondering where your friends are at.
Drop.
It is a
This said they already considered us
14.
friends.
14. As you kind of stumble your way like up over to a window, kind of put your hand up like drunkenly and start to rub away the condensation. As you look out that window, I grabbed you. Yumi, give me that fucking crystal.
I'm gonna toss it to him, and then I want to run
Yes.
over to the window real quick and open it.
Why would you open the window?
I'm gonna open the window, and I'm gonna toss him his pickle. Be like, for your new start.
Give me a
I'm wasted.
give me a perception check to see if you see him or not.
Ah, shit. That's not bad. That's a 15.
15. You just noticed the window of Emery drunkenly staring out.
He looks like the old man too.
Is he a window
Hey,
looker?
old man. Oh, it's a window.
I'm just confused about what's happening outside the window.
You-
Trying to it's all blurry.
in some sort of weird redemption arc, the first time you've ever openly given loot back. And
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not Aaron yet.
yeah, it's
I am
true.
not Aaron yet.
There's a bit.
Or
Or any other
Ursula.
character you play.
Yeah. Emery, what do you say as you're giving the pickle back through the window?
I'm just gonna be just bobble it and be like, hey, what? Hey,
I wanna,
Where you going?
like try and like shove it down his shirt and click it.
Oh, nice.
Click, and you like try to lean out the window.
I'm gonna try to like move to get out there and see what's going on.
Yep, that's why I'm clicking it. You stay there,
like,
buddy.
Gets like totally horse collars me.
Oh, he's striking.
If
I grab the crystal. Oh, go ahead.
if I see all that before I do, if I catch his eye, I act like I'm gonna blow him a kiss, but instead of like the little pursed lips, it's just that big kobold tongue come out and go. La, 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 la.
And I'm gonna have my hand pressed against the window and just smile.
Like masters of the fucking universe. Hold up the crystal, and my eyes go white. The static electricity goes over me. Another large shot of lightning. Thank you, Strat Jim. Appreciate for the easy exit. Didn't know how the fuck I was gonna get out of here.
Lightning bolts.
You're the fucking MVP. I needed one, otherwise it's gonna be a sticky situation. As that lightning bolt strikes down, Back to the Future style, leaving the tracks in the snow. As both of you guys place a hand either on my shoulder, Emery, you see as they are
On your butt.
my butt as you're licking back. Boom. We are vamped out. Emery, as you're caught drunken, leaning over.
Against the window, can't move. I'm just gonna look around and be like, how many of these did I have?
And with you drunkenly staring on, that's where we will end this episode this week.
Nice.
Nice.
God,
I
we
paid
should
it
have fucking
for a
noticed
second
this.
because I was like, crap, we're gonna have to like, get the fuck out of here, and I have their pickle.
I thought you were totally gonna take it. I thought you were
I
totally.
totally forgot about it too.
I was like, damn, that's cold. Stealing the wooden pickle from the other campaign.
I really thought you were gonna shaft me on the bill.
Bad about poor
I was
Emily.
trying to.
Yeah, if you hadn't role played it like that, you prepaid. Fuck yeah, we were totally
I
gonna
did.
shaft him. Oh,
I did prepay
Guys
it.
are
It's
so
my fault.
horrible. Poor Emery.
I'm so glad that one person. All I wanted to do was abuse the shit out of one person. I was like, yes, I get to slap the shit out of the old man. It's
You're so horrible in that
hate
world. You're
Gary
such an
I'm
ass.
I'm an awful person. I think that, those are ants to me, man.
So apparently, in my channel, people hate minors. In your channel, they hate geriatrics.
They definitely hate Jerry's, that's for sure.
I hate Jerry's.
Fucking Jerry.
Oh, dude, that was so much fun. What a now, unfortunately, I got a fucking Canadian village. I can't wait to
That's
roleplay that.
canon
Like,
now, Rob. That's canon.
like the only people that we talk to, like in the shitty part of town, like have that accent. Like the rest of it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like we're just like in the one area.
We're in the Canadian part of the town.
Canada town.
Canada.
Yeah.
Canada town.
Like little China, little Canada.
Little Canada. Oh my god.
I can't
Oh,
wait to
that's
deal
the
with
name.
all the. I can't wait to deal with all the internal emotional fallout that Emery's dealing with now. Great, thank
This
you.
is so
I
bad.
tried. I tried. I gave you a friendly message at the end. You might not even remember all this since you're so wasted on lemon drops.
You
Dude,
have a keychain, sir.
I know, like the
I do have a
most
keychain.
character bonding that he's ever had was with a bunch of assholes from fucking a different plane. Like bonding
That was
over
there for like
breakfast.
3 hours.
Yeah.
You did so good.
No,
the,
my friends.
the R,
It saved
the,
my life though.
saved his life. The RP on the way into the town was so good. Oh,
But I gotta go back to
shit.
everyone hating me.
Campaign likes him. Ouch. Ouch.
I wanted to ask him. I was meant to do that earlier, but I was like, oh, I want to see what your true form looks like, but I'll never know.
It was at the
I
beginning.
wanna
It's,
see
wasn't
it's
it?
No,
the,
I
it's
saw
the
it.
shriveled one.
Oh,
Yes.
is that what it is?
yeah, the
Yeah.
shriveled white hair.
Not a dissimilar looking character, just kind of more frail and sunken
Yeah.
in and sad and beat up with scars and missing fingers and shit.
So to let you guys know, like I had one of these planned. We were definitely gonna go in and have to fucking restart the van again at some point in time. I just didn't know that like I would have an opportunity like, oh, we need to go now. So I appreciate you guys letting me go ahead and roll this to where we could go help fix Friday.
Yeah, since Friday get all kinds of apps.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a little departure, but it was super fun. It was really cool. No, we
We
are.
get back. Zero looks up to the sky and he touches the keychain, just hoping that Emery's out there touches the keychain too.
And he is.
I forgot you got your keychain.
And he is.
Yes.
I can
Finally, says
I can
Davey.
feel it. I mean, we're looking at the
Oh
same.
my
We're both
God.
looking at the moon. You know, not the same moon, obviously. That's impossible.
That's. Oh man, that's fucking good, man.
Always remember Davey.
Always remember our time that we
We're
had.
gonna see how far we're gonna go there, because I was totally gonna kiss him on the lips.
Never kiss kobolds and tell, man.
Do kobolds even have really lips?
Find out.
It's like you look like a
Get
miniature
out of here,
king.
Caustic. You left. You missed too much.
I was talking to her. I was saying that Emery was gonna try and join us, and I will take Emery over Wright.
Great.
What?
Great.
Man, maybe I should have let that played out. Maybe would you have, if you didn't have a character, just bring you to the fucking future? How crazy would that have been?
Ouch! Ouch! She says
That
we
would've
can have
been-
him. That's cold. That's ice cold.
The love only a wife could have.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, like
yeah,
you're gonna be so like you like this is the worst shit, man. You're a nomad, and like your experience with people has just been rough, dude. Just a rough
Yep.
lot in life. It's just like ultimate karma payback from always changing who you are.
Right.
So he bonds with the ugliest thing out there.
You gave me a gift.
It was a
Yeah.
gift. Oh my god, dude, that was a good time, man. We are 1/3 of the way from tying up Friday's shit show now.
Woo!
Good luck with
Let's
that.
go.
You're welcome, Friday Night Crew.
Yeah, I guess we'll pick up after your mistakes.
Yeah.
Neon Regimes
Cleaner
cleaning
crew.
shit up, slapping old people's faces and fixing the shit.
And then next week
Fix
we're gonna
his
see what
story.
Wright's been up to this whole time.
Creeposaurus
I-
Rex.
Just so you know, I made sure Nina had a camera on, so she knows exactly what Wright has done, just for you.
Super
Wait,
fun
this is
episode.
real life. There's a nanny cam in his streaming room at all times.
Always under observation.
Dude, thank you guys for another amazing audience. Holy shit, it's a lot of people, man. Thank you guys for watching. You're the MVP. Thank you guys for all your interaction. You make it so much fun to do this. Because we really limp in needing caffeine to the Sunday game, and it takes us a second to hit our stride, and we enjoy that. Thank you. You make us flip
Especially
the
you
switch.
Nightwalkers.
I
For
got
real.
sleep today. I was good.
Yeah, she was in bed by when you were in my stream at like 1 or 2. Like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
Last
it was
night-
crazy. I got so much sleep.
I was like,
Yeah.
it's 1 a.m. What do you mean you're going to bed?
I'm just gonna listen to the rest of this music all day. I want to live in Neon Regimes, damn it. part of me is the slumlord that is Jeb. The darkest parts of me and my shitty bachelor pad.
Neon fanfic
Nice.
dropping soon. MT, you're
What?
the best.
Look at
If she's got a new fanfic coming, let's go! Let's go!
Yes.
It is so cool.
Good. I've been trying to get him to write more and more. So hope I don't give a shit what he writes. As long as he writes something, because everything I've read so far is really good.
Like we said before, anything you guys create is fucking awesome. Please post it. It is a fucking honor to see anything like that created based off of our ridiculous improv. So thank you. And thank you for 50 million. Holy shnikes.
Nice.
Guess we're drawing those big old dicks on those books for you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, you guys are. What if we sign it with everybody's gonna sign their signature from every character?
Oh my
Oh my
god.
Oh,
god.
cheating.
I would have like 18 signatures.
I still have to practice my own Captain RoBear. It's not good enough.
Just do Walt Disney it, man. Just have little cards and just
Get the
hand them
skill
out.
pad out.
Shit.
There you go.
No, you got a lot of material. Yes, Stevie, let's go. Let's go.
Nah, Stevie shit's
Nice, Stevie.
I can't
I
wait.
love that fucking
Thanks.
first one he did, man. That's cool.
So good.
So, your logo's better than my shitty logo. Thank you. I just need to pay you to adopt the one that you made, because yours is a lot better than my rushed, shitty font art.
There's a. I think I've already started a tab with Stevie. If you want to jump on that.
Yeah,
one.
I think we're just gonna adopt Stevie's logo because ours is
Yep.
not a logo. It's hey, we just need to start this show. I think we're just gonna pay him for the goods. Oh, love it. Well, enjoy work, Serena.
I knew you were gonna say it. I knew it.
Fun.
I'm
Game
gonna
of Thrones time.
It's Game of Thrones time.
Oh,
When's it
yeah,
start?
it
When's it
is.
start? When's it start?
8 or 9?
It's-
9
9
Central?
I think.
9 Central?
I
Doesn't matter.
I think I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones on stream. I think I'm not gonna just have it to the side, and I'm gonna sit there and watch it with the community. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, if you guys want to watch Game of Thrones with us, that's what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow, what time? Tomorrow is 8:15 to 8:30 start.
Oh, for the Feywild.
Yeah, I assume HBO Go is gonna work. This is true. This is true. Yeah. Escape from the
don't know
Feywild
what's,
is tomorrow. 8:15 to 8:30 start.
I don't know if Game of
Awesome.
Thrones is 9 Eastern or 9 Central. One of those two.
Yeah,
I'll be ready right now.
we'll see what happens. I may just queue it up and just talk in chat more than likely with whatever's going on. So that may,
Do a live reaction with it. That's awesome.
yeah. I think I'll just say I'm just gonna hang out in chat so I don't get in any kind of trouble.
Oh yeah, don't stream the episode.
Well, no, I'm not going to stream the episode, but like some people, like they do on Twitch, is they have the audio up but not the video,
I wouldn't even do that.
they get like people get away with that. So, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to hang out and chat while I watch the episode, so I don't do anything stupid.
Wouldn't want to get in trouble now.
No, I'm
Good
doing.
call.
I'm being a good boy. I don't need to go full Jeb on it.
Slapping old
Seriously,
dudes.
such an ass slapping an old man.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Take his leg
Gotta get
out.
he comes in here talking a bunch of bullshit. Me and Zero
Got
took care of
nothing else to
business.
do with his lonely life, sitting in the inn all day.
Yeah, he's bitching about not giving people universal health care in a fantasy land. Fuck that guy. I can fix
Serena,
that with
you
my
did-
magic.
You never experienced the fucking shit show that D-Mart was. They paid 50 cents for a cup of fucking coffee and sit there all day talking to anybody who fucking walks in. You're like, yep.
Literally, this entire episode was based off of Silver Dollar City, D-Mart, and Cracker Barrel. All of my experiences and early morning Sam's Diner. This is my life. Welcome to Missouri, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So when I got that bath, that the rub and the grub, is that is that a short rest, long rest at all for Emery?
Short rest, yeah, totally.
Okay.
And you have all those sweet clothes. You got a
Dude, you're looking pretty
keychain
fashionable.
and a Canadian tuxedo.
We'll see how long those clothes last when he realizes it was double crossed.
It's all been paid for. What do you mean? I literally paid for everything.
We didn't double cross you at all. We just left you. That's all.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean.
You're gonna have
Get your
abandonment
nickel back.
issues.
Oh no, he's gonna. Yeah, it's abandonment issues. He's gonna. Oh no.
We're making
We
it
broke
work.
him again. We built him up just to tear him back down.
That's why I felt so bad. We were being so nice to him, and he's like, finally, I have some friends, and then we're just leaving his ass.
There is no way. You guys could, but there is no way Jeb gives two fucks about him other than his making sure that he looks regal as fuck.
Yumi had a little bit of that understanding, being, kind of like left out and kind of feeling like your friends have left you because they obviously left him for dead. So she understands.
Yeah, you totally had like the feel-good anime vibes, and it was so good. It was a great dichotomy to like me being a supreme asshole and Zero just fucking with everyone. It's so good. Your kobold is so good. I love that.
There was I had 3 characters in Buford died. One of them was a kobold. But he was a lot more like this. Oh my god! That's how he's gonna do the whole time. He's gonna be spastic as fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit! By the way, we need. Thank you guys, everybody, for watching. I need to go ahead and close out the pod.
Oh, close the pod.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Make sure to love each other. We'll be back.
Buy each other keychains with names on them.